Okay, so we've got quite a bit of rain in Pitori coming into this game. Welcome, everybody to an Overthinking Football Watchalong. Oh, thank you, Va. Hey, thank you, Va. Welcome, everybody to an Overthinking Football Watchalong. Very special occasion. It is the semi-finals of the CAF Champions League. It's the second leg. Mamelodi Sundowns versus Esperance Sportive de Tunis. A team from Tunisia that is looking to win their fifth Champions League, whereas Mamelodi Sundowns will be winning. Will be wanting to get that number 2 Champions League under their belt. Of course, AS Tunis last won the Champions League in 2019, a year that they had managed to win it again after winning it in 2018. So 2018 and 2019, AS Tunis was able to win this competition. And Mamelodi Sundowns, of course, famously 2016, they became only the second South African team to put a star on their jersey. As you can see, Ziawa, you can hear Ziawa. Weather-wise, in Pitori, I'm in Centurion. It's raining heavily here. It might be raining really heavily for Eloftas soon. Soon it might be lit, Koloftas, but we'll see what happens. Now, as I was saying, these two teams are in a very precarious position, right? The two teams are both in line to qualify for the World Cup. Currently, Club World Cup. Currently, the teams are in qualified status. So if you go onto the FIFA Club World Cup, website, you'll actually see that in the rankings, Wydad Casablanca and Al Ahly have already qualified, and then qualified at the moment but could change is Mamelodi Sundowns and AS Tunis. Of course, they are a little bit safe points-wise because they're so far away from everybody else. But there are some permutations as to who will go through. Now, obviously, Al Ahly and Wydad have gone through. Al Ahly have won twice in the 4-year period, so it'll probably go to 2 ranking spots. And the only problem would be, or the biggest problem would be, if TP Mazembe was to be able to win the tournament and be a third winner. Then, according to the points currently, as of this morning at 8 o'clock, Mamelodi Sundowns goes through as the higher ranked team of the two, right? So very interesting. The two teams in their last 5 games, Mamelodi Sundowns has won 4 and drawn 1. AS Tunis has won 3 and drawn 2. Including their games versus ASEC Mimosa, the 2 draws. One was a draw and the other one we count as a win because they went on to win those by penalty. So these teams are very closely matched. Mamelodi Sundowns, in terms of league football, 22 games played, 17 wins, 5 draws, no losses. They hold the new record in the PSL for the most games, well, the longest unbeaten streak from the beginning of the season, and also they hold the record for the most games unbeaten. I believe they're sitting on 53 games, if I'm not mistaken. On the other end, AS Tunis managed to finish number 1 in their league, but their league is split into 2. So there are 7 teams in Group A and 7 teams in Group B in Tunisia in their league. The top 3 of those 2 leagues then go through to a playoff. So the top 3 of A, top 3 of B go through to a Champions playoff, and then the bottom 4s go through to a separate league. It's a different league, but it's to decide who is relegated. Now, what's interesting about this game is that Coach Rulani has chosen to make 3 changes to the squad that faced AS Tunis from the beginning. But let me start off with AS Tunis' team. Oh, Tanner boy! Shasha! Oh, that was close. Shasha, man, trepa polo, Shasha. Okay, so how you doing? So, AS Tunis line up like this. Number 1, Mimish in goal. 2, Penali. 5, Miria. 15, Tugai. 20, Ben Hamida. 10, Sase. 38, Aholu. 8, Tika. 25, Chaalali. 8, Gacha. 9, Rodriguez. For Mamelodi Sundowns, Williams in goal, number 30. Kekana Mbala, Kutsia, Mudau, and Lunga. Kutsia making it into the team. And then Masego also making it into the team. Obas, Alenda, Shalulile, and Ribeiro, which is interesting because I told you guys during the show on Thursday, I told you guys last night that Kutsia is such an important player for Rulani. The role that Kutsia plays is what makes Sundowns tick. So that is why he wants to sacrifice having a Kutsia that just came back from injury in this team. So usually, Mamelodi Sundowns plays with a back three with Kutsia in the middle, and then Kutsia plays half Regista, half Libero. Libero in the sense that he's a defender that goes into midfield, and Regista because he's a deep line playmaker. Usually the first pass that Ronwen Williams plays is to Kutsia. Now, Sundowns has been playing without that type of player because the backup for him, Uzungu, was also injured. So now let's see what's going to happen in this game because Kutsia is back. But like I said, back from injury, will he be able to play the role as well as he normally plays it? One. And then number two, he normally gets injured. How long will we have with this Kutsia inside the team? How long will he stay on the pitch? That is one of the things. My idea here is that first half, or at least up until about 50-55 minutes, Kutsia is going to play. Zungu's going to come on for Kutsia later on. The other wildcard sub that Coach Rulani has made is bringing in Umasego. Umasego that we complained, that a lot of people have been complaining about. That is one-dimensional. Then he turns left every single time. Rulani has gone with him to replace another player that has been spoken about so much over the past few weeks, which is Utembinkosi Loch Unyoso. Nyoso hasn't looked like the Nyoso that we know. But to be fair to him, he's a January signing. He's been at the club for a couple of months. They play completely differently to how Pirates plays, right? So asking him to be perfect right now would be unfair to him. But then you question Rulani and say, do you play imperfect players or imperfect for Sundowns players who are still learning at this level? And he's gone, you know what, not only am I going to take out Lodge, I'm going to bring in Umasego, who is another player that people have been complaining about, like I said, because he's one-dimensional and he doesn't seem to play the way Sundowns plays. But to his credit, Umasego, he is the AFL most valuable player. The MVP of the whole AFL tournament was Umasego. So let's see how they're going to play this game. You can tell that he's trying to accommodate Kutsia back into this team by having Lunga Mudau. So by having Kekana Mbala, Mudau and Lunga around him. Usually that left back spot is taken by Umudiba. And he becomes an extra midfielder. But now I think he's going for a little bit more defensive solidity to have Lunga playing as the left wing back, if I'm not mistaken, the left wing back. The other change, of course, is Shalulile coming back into the team because Shasha has been off form for a little bit. He hasn't been scoring at the rate that he was scoring before. He's been a little bit off. But as plenty of people said, coming out of the first leg versus ES Tunis, is that Mamelodi Sundowns, man, ishota ka focal point, ka target man, ka center forward, ka striker, however you want to call it. As those guys up front love to play the ball, Maragna Muntu, who's going to be the guy that wants to score the goal. But anyway, impressive start by Mamelodi Sundowns in these first few minutes. They have been the aggressive team. Of course, they have to be the aggressive team. 1-0 down, going into a second leg versus ES Tunis at Loftus. You have to take advantage of it. And the reason why you have to take advantage of it is because later on in the game, guys, Kamboma 70th minute, Loftus tends to get quiet. Loftus tends to get a little bit rowdy. Loftus tends to start booing their own players. They start shouting at coaches. They start doing all that stuff. The pressure will be on Mamelodi Sundowns. So they have to try take advantage in these early parts of the game and see what they can do with that. So let's see. Yes, Tunis finally getting onto the ball. They've been under pressure for a critical phase of the game, which is the first 5 to 10 minutes. Here they come. Oh, Masego wins it back. Let me see. Follow if I have not followed. Mutare says Sundowns is playing direct football. Yes, very direct. They're bypassing Reeve. Not Reeve, Reeve. They're bypassing Kutsia. Mr. OT, Sundowns asserting dominance is good. You have to score with that dominance. Yeah, dominance without the goal doesn't mean anything. Did not expect this lineup. It looks like they're playing long balls. Oh, wait. He's got no support. Smother him. He's got no support. Oh, mid-block. Mid-block from ES Tunis. They won the ball back, but they didn't have enough attacking players to make a difference. It is the first half, guys. It is the first half. It's raining pretty hard in Pretoria. So I have a feeling I'm probably going to be disconnected at some point. So let me just go to Facebook. If you want to watch the game, guys, it's on SABC3 channel 193. It's on SABC Plus, the app or the website, the sabcsports.com website, and it's also on the Facebook page, the SABC Sports Facebook page, which is where I am going now, just in case the satellite starts tatazeling, like some Sundowns fans that are tatazeling before this game even played. Let's see, are you serious, Vele, reading the starting? Yeah, Vele, we have to know who the other players are. How? Keketo says, hi, OT, don't tell me you're supporting the Yellow Nation. I'm a fan of football today. I'm a fan of South Africa. I know it's at my detriment because Baton Chigela. The minute they win this game, Baton Chigela. So it's fine, but I'm still here. Agent is at the stadium. I think there's a couple of guys at the stadium. ADL says, I like the Esperance goalkeeper. You like him for Naturana? Oluetu, how are you? How are you doing? Yeah, we have live correspondence, guys. They're at the stadium. Live correspondence. I don't know how much they're going to see in this rain, but live correspondence. Which other show? Which other TikTok football show? I want to see what Sundowns is going to do. Rulani has been talking about how safe his players play. He made a point of it in his press conference, his pre-match press conference, to say everybody goes to safety. So when you see a dog, when he sees a Rottweiler is the subject to use, when he sees a Rottweiler, he goes to safety. So he's been feeling as though his players have been playing a very safe game when it comes to games. He also, in previous press conferences, complained that Sundowns has been going wide and that he doesn't want them to go that wide, or he didn't want them to do that. He also called on his players not to wait for him in order to fix problems. He implored his players to go out and fix problems on their own as they see on the pitch, which has been a very interesting narrative for Ukos Rulani to take over the past few days, where it feels as though half feels Kari, he's excusing himself. He said that the players need to take responsibility on the pitch, not wait for him to speak. He's spoken about how Utemba Zwane, maybe the captain's armband is a little bit too heavy for him at this stage. He's spoken about a lot of different things coming into this game. Also speaking on, him needing 4 years, and that he needs 4 years to try and win this. The previous coach took 8 years. He's been saying a lot of things, man, that, I don't know, have rubbed me the wrong way, because this is not the Rulani that I'm used to. And if you can't be the Rulani we're used to at this point, Rulani, even if you feel those things, there's some pride to it. He tried to clean it up in the pre-match conference at the beginning, where he spoke very glowingly about this team, about his situation, about the fans. It sort of went off the rails in the last 15, 20 minutes, but yeah, it's very interesting. I I don't even think playing wide is a problem, guys. Just to get back into the game, I don't think playing wide is a problem, but there's a specific ball that I think Rulani is looking for. There's a specific ball. It's not a long ball. It's not a diagonal. It's a whipped sort of, if I could say, bomba waist height cross that comes from just inside the box or just outside the box. That's where that ball, that's what he's looking for. That ball that goes right in between the goalkeeper and the last line of defense and has the defense facing their own goal so that if they put out a foot, if they touch it, if they nick it, it goes in. I think that's what he was looking for. And it ended up becoming these long lofted balls. And with Shasha not playing, those long lofted balls that Sundowns was playing of late, recently, don't make too much sense. Loch is not going to win a header. Ribeiro doesn't look like he really wants to header either, right? Zwane is too busy playing 10 in order to take advantage of that. We don't even speak about Loch in terms of headers. So it was very interesting to watch them default to that type of play. But also, it was so refreshing to see how they played versus Kukune, where they did a wholesale change, but they were able to attack Kukune straight down the middle, through some touches, through some combinations. Tash looked extremely good in that game. Morena at striker looked really good in that game. I know it's PSL. I understand. It's PSL. You're not going to get, these teams are not going to give you the same chance. They're not going to make the same mistakes. They're going to be more positionally disciplined overall. So you might not expect to see that game over and over and over again, right? But it was refreshing to see. Let's see. How are you doing, Siriso? Ariel says at Naturana we don't have a goalkeeper. I'm man. Sky. Sundowns should watch out for the counter. There's that Brazilian, Sase, number 10. He's the one. Tony says the only player that is consistently in the lineup is Mudau. That's true. That's true, Claude. And he hasn't looked himself. I don't know if it's because he has more defensive responsibility at times, and maybe that's part of why Keka Namvala, Mudau, and Lunga have made it onto the pitch. Maybe it's Rulani trying to make sure that Mudau can push up, because he wasn't allowed to push up much during the last game, and we know Saylor is happy on that side. By the way, Saylor's birthday is today. Happy birthday to Saylor. Hopefully they can get a win from the 16 minutes in. It is 0-0. The aggregate score, of course, is 1-0 to Esperance Sportive de Tunis. Here comes Esperance on the attack. The other crazy thing about the CAF, we were having this conversation during the afternoon on the show, on the live show. You can watch that on YouTube. At this point of the competition, it's the big boys. It's the best of the best. But also, CAF football is known to be ugly. It's known to be ugly, man. It's known to be, you're not going to get 100 touches. Guys, if you watch any of the Ahly games, or a lot of the Ahly games, you'll find which is their pora. They don't seem to be all the way there, but they do manage to get that one goal and move on with it. That's Bo Al Ahly, teams that are experienced in African football. So a conversation that has been had was about how ugly, quote unquote, Mamelodi Sundowns has been playing of late. But then the question becomes, isn't that what African football is? Rulani tried to play beautiful last time around. He tried to play beautiful in the semi-final last year. He held on to the beautiful football a little bit too long, and Mamelodi Sundowns was punished, right? So maybe this is how you go ahead and go win it. I mean, ES Tunis wasn't incredible in the first leg. They weren't, I wouldn't say that they were that dangerous. But look at them. they got the one goal. They move on. They move to the next game with an advantage. Maybe that's just how you play this football. Maybe ugly route one football is how you win some of these games. Shasha should be playing as a target man. Wing play is the best option now, right now. Yeah, it was Thunder. It was Thunder, VT. It was Thunder, Butlar. It's lit this side. It's lit this side. I'm in Pretoria as well. Sunny says Mudau is down. I see trouble for the Yellow Nation. Well, Morena can come in. And he's warm. We know he's warm. Morena can come in later on. I think another interesting thing about this game for me is did Rulani put in Bo Masego, Bo Shalulile? Did he keep those type of obas in so that when the going gets tough, when it hits Boma 65th minute, he has the option to bring on, a Zungu, a Loch, a Mudiba, a Zwane, a Morena, possibly a Matthews? Is it a bomb squad type of setup where, second half, when it's lit, we're going to bring in all the silky players, and instead of having Temba Zwane start a game and get to the 50th minute pop, how about you put him in 50 minutes and have him play from 50 minutes onwards? Give you a young, a nice 40 minutes maybe, or a young 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 30 minutes. Oh, what was that? Masego, headering a ball. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know. This looped pass, guys, I don't get it. This diagonal looped pass. And the reason why I don't get it is because, again, your targets are people who don't header the ball. Masego is not a good header of the ball. Shasha, okay, maybe. I don't know about Ribeiro. I don't think he is either. But also, when you hang a ball up, oh, are we pausing for lightning? I did say that I'm not sure how far this game is going to get, eh? Yeah, lightning has reached that side. Okay, so I'm gonna open up. Let me open up, guys. In order to jump into the multi-guest, in order to add your voice to the show, you have to be following me on TikTok and join me now when I'm live on TikTok for those watching on YouTube. And then at the bottom of your screen, there's a button that says multi-guest that's going to appear. Click on the button and I will let you in. Let's have a conversation. It seems like they're taking a bit of a break. I don't know if it's a lightning break because the players are still there, but let's see. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, lightning. Agent is reporting live from Agent is reporting live from the stadium. He's saying that lightning is getting bad there at Loftus. Like I said, guys, I'm in Centurion. Right? And we just had lightning. You guys heard it on the stream. So I can only imagine they loved us. But anyway, Malume Kuto, welcome, my brother. How are you?
Shabuka.
Sharp, man, Malume Kuto.
Abatui. Bavutile lightning. And I flashing lights.
Malatile lightning moko sosha.
Yeah, Kirutile Sandawana mo. You can't even breathe. It's been tough. It's been tough. I'm the only one smiling here. But good intentions from Sundowns. Unlike many other games this season, they've visited Ipalile Esperance a lot. Palama opponent, they've been there.
Yeah.
Shalile has taken shots, they've headed balls over the top. So intention you call, positive play you call. You understand? So if you're looking for a good sign, besides lightning, that is a good sign. You understand? With Safi Galap. However, another bad side. Oh.
Yo.
Even the players are running.
They would have to wait it out.
akubalekeni kancane. Yeah, no, akubalekeni kancane.
Okay, so Malume Kuzo, what did you think of the lineup?
For me, I explained with sometimes, and I've said this coming girl team and Makaul. Sometimes you look at players and you think this is a defensive player. But when you introduce a defensive player with a forward pass, it's not only an advantage in terms of which he's going to play a forward pass, but it's also an advantage for the more offensive players, which they've got cover. It means Motaung can bomb down the wing. It means Lunga can bomb down the wing with comfort. Like Rivaldo Ukon. It means Rivaldo can, I mean, not only about Rivaldo, but it means Abo Maseko can make runs knowing which Pola layers. They understand. Unlike when you have an Allende who's gonna wanna dribble, play 1-2 right chain, they understand. But when you have about Obas, players who they've learned the Sundowns way, but they do have a long pass in them. You can make that run knowing very well which you've got cover. Whether you're a full pack or whether you're a winger. So introduction, I know some people see it as a negative move, but it's very positive. But also it shows we watching a game LS2 that's going like we're watching a second leg because you had Kanakima, this guy Umaseko come in after the coach had identified among weaknesses and he has continued with pace up front, so he knows which I need certain personnel to exploit certain weaknesses in the Esperance team. And I mean the fact that the it's a clear side, Mr. Uti, they actually are imposing a proper threat. But I must caution, I saw this one guy, Esperance. Unfortunately for Esperance, it wasn't a smart player. He checked the ball and moved back. Had it been a more creative player like number 10, he would have taken on the defender and it could have been trouble. And, one-on-one against a skillful defender, I mean, against a skillful attacker, could be a red card for a defender for it also. Right. I think for now I'll leave it there, Mr. Uti.
I'm gonna come back. Let me bring in Kumo. Sering strands Kumo.
I think
this thing, honya go bona re batho ba lawyer, level re ke mamo paneling and level lo hirela ngolo of task. Rena every time when we have to play there's lightning and ashifa ba loyi ba tshwareile ba te bontsha gutsuru wa le nyaka nyem le nyaka eng mphoneleng ga Sundowns bona ba butukutse ba teng bo senjo yo hape ke nna fela le Sundowns mo pila bitsa ala support why ka mahadima why arenya ka mahadima re shapo every time when we have to play crucial games mahadima tengo lofters and then now as part I get bara ke now put as one agna like an inch of drop of rain so but yeah it's fine.
Come on. What do you think of the game so far? We only got how much? We only got 20 minutes of the game. What did you think of this 20 minutes?
Malendo improvile and I love the intensity going forward. Because to the lineup, ya bonahala hore we actually here to play. Like it's a very, very, very high intensive game, like I said before. But then Katlangore, attack minder and there. It looks more promising. Like he has like he's showing those signs of the old Shaluli. It's a pity hore this game momentum it's like it's been like halted a bit but for once when we were playing Tunisia the first time I was stressed, like I couldn't even watch the game. Right now I'm at peace, man. I am at ease. Once Sundowns, we've got a clear plan. We actually wanna play, and we seem to actually have found solution to low block. The long ball, but this time they're much better. Even though we've got big names up front, I did better. Yeah, like there's papers. Obviously, Bumudao, Santiba, panel the Koramonyana and refine their passes. Mara, other than that, I really have nothing to complain about.
So you saw a bit of the game. Has your thoughts about the lineup changed from minute 1 to when the game was paused?
No, honestly, I didn't have any problems ka lineup or any other lineup. Ne, Kore the only thing is like we check ile go rehab ya rena ya gona ya go Glory Cup. Arena Siri, so why is he not even there on the
On the
bench
bench.
at least? So Maragiri Rolani Bamo Ketile, we're supposed to trust the process because of like if he wins and qualifies for the Club World Cup same time, everyone is gonna be happy. No one is gonna question his tactics ever again. We are agree very fickle as supporters. So Mara so far Baira something. Line up like you bomb squad. Imagine having to defend bo Motaung Lebo Maseko for like 60 minutes. Ebo kena Lochi, ebo kena Tempers one, ebo ko thalaka wena. Kore he's trying to tire out this Tunisian side. Yeah, man, we look like a complete man, like we are well rested. Even though get 3 days for once, we can say we are well rested. But yeah, I'm happy. Well, just fella, I would to kuto fukotang, isinje fukotang, as I believe. I rebuke you. Fire, God. Our darling, give me continue.
For those who don't know, guys, there is lightning at Loftus right now. That is why the game has been paused. There was some severe lightning. It is raining Kopitori right now. I see even the visuals, the SABC are starting to mess up, but there is lightning that side. That is why the game has been paused after 20 minutes. I also paused it now on my timer as well. Oh, wow. Let me go to Uvutari. Uvutari, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Nakishapu, man, nakishapu. Tell me, Uvutari, what did you think of that 20 minutes?
Firstly, I want to say congratulations to Masandawana for filling the stadium. That's what I wanted to see. For the first time, filling up the stadium without free tickets. So for me, big up for that. But for the first time, seeing Rulani not being arrogant, playing direct football. Very odd, very, very weird, playing direct football. And I think he's not looking for headers. He's looking for that pass because he's looking for the pass that will as if it's passing the 18-yard area for either Maseko to finish or Modawe just to finish or for the defenders or Ushalulile just to combine with that ball. So it looks like he wants the ball just inside there. If it passes, it gets one of the wingers. I think that's what they are looking for. And very weird for Rulani to play such a game. I think he's right. I think he was right when he said he needs to learn from his mistake. And he needs to understand that sometimes you don't win CAF Champions League by playing beautiful. You know how ugly sometimes Ahly plays when the going gets tough. So for me, I feel like it's good. Question is, how long will that take for them to score? And I think they have a bomb squad at the bench. I think when the going gets tough, I think Rulani's brain tells him that towards the end of the game, they know that if they don't score early, he knows that they'll play a low block falling now and then he can introduce Mshishi or Lodge and the Morena. Morena will play up front with speed. Now Mshishi can play in between the lines. So they have a bomb squad in the bench. I think so far so good.
Okay.
We might see Sundowns winning this one. But with my worry now, I love how they defend though. It's Rulani is teaching us something. You see how high they defend. Like if there's a free kick, they go directly towards the 18-yard area. And the good thing about that, it's when the ball is floated, it's gonna go straight to Williams or one way or another. It doesn't seem like Esperance is dangerous how they defend. So it's a very good thing, unless Esperance will come up with the strategy that if we have a free kick, we need to have a runner moving from deep inside, taking a run like how Sundowns does it when they have a free kick in the box. For me, so far so good from Sundowns. It's a pity there's lightning, but Kumo war thoma gabotse. We support him, mara ba re jikela. What's about OT? Raba support, mara once they win, they will call us name. Mara these ones are not loyal to us.
I'm gonna come back, Butler. I'm gonna come back. Let me bring you to Sinje. Sinje with the burner.
Hey, Mr. OT.
You were called out by name. By name.
Listen. Orlando Pirates versus Chipa United semi-final Nedbank Cup. The ticket is 80 rand to go to Nelson Mandela Bay.
Yeah.
Sundowns versus Esperanza semi-final CAF. The ticket is 20 rand.
Oh, violence.
Yeah, these people are. It's 20 rand, like 20 rand. Like it costs 20 rand to go and watch Sundowns play with lightning.
Sinje, 20 minutes. How did you find it? Hey, Mara, you in violence.
Listen, the Esperanza coach said that his team can play 4 hours on the low block defending. So which means they come here, they are not here to play games, they are here to close all the spaces. Sundowns are playing long balls. I don't know why you're playing long balls with a Shalulile that dropped his matches and has never scored a goal ever since. So we are playing long balls to someone that has dropped his scoring mojo. But anyway, we see Maseko are using their heads. They have never scored a single goal with a header in his entire career. But you are trying that now on a semi-final CAF. You know what? It's fine. But what I find strange, Mr. OT, is that at Loftus, there are poles that are there to detect lightning.
Yeah.
They were not erected because lightning was not predicted in this game. There was no lightning predicted tonight. Where is this lightning coming from? Abelungu, Mr. AG, Ongamla, they've got technology to detect lightning. They did not detect this one. Omashini Babagamla, Mr. OT, could not detect this lightning. This one is Okamshabu Yalingana.
I don't want to say anything. Because there's a certain part of Pretoria that's famous for something, but let me not say. Let me go to Malums. Malums, welcome to the show. How are you?
OT. All right, Ukraine.
You're right, Malums. Malums, we only got 20 minutes. What did you think of this 20 minutes?
Well, Chiefly, we have to address the issue lightning. Why would Sundowns a press now with momentum create lightning? I think the lightning is either Orlando or somewhere in Turena. Because if you look at a game, Sundowns is pressing, and I was saying in the next 5 to 10 minutes we're gonna get a goal.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs, they decided, as always, they want to mess with Indo Air, right? Because we know we are not loved. We know that we are not loved, but we will survive. Yeah. But okay, I'm happy with the lineup.
Okay.
I'm happy with the way the boys are playing. And believe me, I was saying, Guti, in the next a few minutes or so, we might see a goal here. And I'm telling you, a goal from Sundowns is going to change this game altogether. If Chiefs and Pirates don't interfere again, please, we said in the beginning of the week, we want Chiefs and Pirates, especially Chiefs, to go to the stadium. But we want you guys to go and support Esperance. We don't want you to go and support the Sundowns because everything that Chiefs touch, it tends to be messy. You lose everything. So we will be happy if you are there and you are supporting Esperance. But please, Ukumo, all right. I don't understand this Sudukake, but Ukumo, I've heard recent pieces of Ukumo, right? Or something like that. I believe they are coming from Naturena and Orlando.
Hey, man, you guys. Hey, that's undugulo, man. But it's fine. Malums, I want to come back. There's a question I want to ask. Let me start with Malume Kutso. Malume Kutso, does this break help or hurt Mamelodi Sundowns in their pursuit? Because it looked like it started positively. Now you're going to have to go back and sit in the changing room and get rewarm and all of those things. Does it help or hurt them?
To a certain extent, or to a larger extent, it does hurt them. Because goalkeeper Esperance was hella shaky. I've never seen such a shaky goalkeeper at this level. I mean, Pali, he's so tall, but Kushashawa one pump for no reason. You understand? So it does hurt Sundowns. The prospects were there. I don't know if how naughty were you high school, but maybe it's for the report and then but I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm sorry. By the time you walk back with your parent, you already come. You're like, it is what it is. Mama, report. You understand? So once it's in the system, you get to calm down. So Esperance, maybe Margie, they'll come back with a more sound mind, calm spirits, and they'll just be like, okay, let's just absorb the pressure without panicking. So I think it does hurt his Sundowns. Because Margie, you can't even overemphasize my instruction to say ulahlile ubanibani, because even if you do that, maybe lo olahlile they've now spoken to him. Come on, man, you can't be this shaky.
And then coming from the break, when they have to come back, what would you tell your players to do? Should they come out and play exactly how they with the same intensity they came in the first half, or does it become a different game, particularly at the beginning?
If it was my team, and it's not, I know. If it was Orlando Pirates, I would know which guys activate the crowd. Orlando Pirates crowd will respond. Tito Kibeli Pola, let them know which they are still in the dungeon. How they felt when they left the pitch is still the same way. Kibilan Lepol. But now it's I don't know how Sundowns supporters react, and Sundowns does not even have like it's such a showboat team. You understand? So just go back, sharply short. You know, I know the aim is to score, right? But sharply short, sharp cross panyan, activate the crowd. Sundowns yes. If they thinking of leaving 3 men up front, they should tell 2 of them we are to defend. It's tough. These guys are coming. Because if there's one thing Sundowns needs, I don't know if people are cognizant of this, they need 1 goal.
Yeah.
1
They
goal.
will change everything.
And Esperance will panic because you don't want to go to penalties with Ronan Williams. That's a lose. You don't want to go. You're like, we have to get a goal to make it 1-1.
Yeah.
I think that's something we forget as supporters. In as much as it's 1-0, Esperance really wants the goal because they know with the penalties against Williams, 90% you are out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Go on.
My partner here is just saying Esperance must just have another striker, not with 1 striker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must try to catch you off, man. Catch Sundowns off. Okay. Let me go to Kuma. Kuma, does this break, does it help or hurt your team? They were on fire. Well, they were very positive.
But George, it can be spicy sometimes, ne?
Mangna?
Why would you ask? Yeah, why would you ask a Pirates fan CAF semi-final tactics? There is so much a crowd. What else can you say? But anyway, ne? Sinje, whenever we go Christian Mahala, you complain. No, it's fine. We're not open the crowd here. How? Now here we're gonna discuss tactics. It's a CAF Champions League. Sinje and Wabalabala. When we get inside for free, you complain. Now when we pay $20, you complain still. Just because now you exploited $100 to watch cheap and cheesy, you think you are there. Onyakanye mo. And what jumpy sorry your team doesn't play CAF. King Esperanza. Esperanza king kan ke Esperance de Tunis. Kidi CAF. O tlwaetse bo Richards Bay Cape Town City, ne? Oh, okay, sharp. Sundowns, so my grab back to your question, ne? Yeah, Boro, because we had momentum. We had momentum, but I think because of the intensity and the gravity of the game, we're gonna go back to. I beg Sundowns, so man, on like there's no speed paraffin. As much as Lorena, but let's brief for one, but still, we still gonna go there and do what we did, ne? Yes, na malbong ara esperanza. Ka confidence, mutumul ara esperanza. But it's fine. I digress. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So, get sharp, my brother. Get lava, lava, lava.
Okay, so then, Kumo, when they come back, should they play with the same intensity? Or is it maybe time to, read the game, feel what the other team is doing?
No, but we're doing everything. And we are already we're behind. We don't have a goal, so we are losing on aggregate.
Yeah.
So intensity has to continue until we get three goals. Then we can start parking the bus and read the game as you had said. But also, what is this? What I'm looking for? Manage the game. Because what Mogi do there are no chances anymore. I mean, like an away goal for Esperance. It's as good as 4 points for them or whatever, like or double goals. So we need to have the intensity, recreate 3 goals. Hence I'm saying 3 because of like if you're now one, then the other team scores Barakawata. So we need to get the 2 goal cushioning.
Okay. Hey, Mara Violence. Hey, okay, CJ. I'm going to ask you the same question. Does this help or hurt Sundowns?
I share my understand that whenever they did not have the luxury of studying front French in their school, but put my English, African, they don't understand that in French, NCE is pronounced Nza. But anyway, we are not going to teach them these things now. It's okay, but imagine. They are proud about 20 bucks. But you can't even get streetwise 2 the 20 rand. And yet you can get a Sundowns game.
Hey, Mara Violence. Hey.
They are saying that the lightning comes from Orlando. Yet not a single player from Soweto has ever dropped in matches during playtime. But anyway, we are not here. Listen, Mr. Oti. Sundowns is not winning this one. They are not winning this one at all. Mark my words. The coach of Esperanza has made it clear. They are going to stay in the dungeon. That's what you say. They are going to remain in the dungeon because they realize that Sundowns does not have the capacity to play long balls. They don't have the skills to deal with the precision that comes with passing long balls. And I don't think I want to agree with Ukuto Paisans when he says that in games like this you need ball carriers, and I don't think their ball carriers are on the pitch. Maybe that's why they want to play them as their bomb squad. Is that they're going to carry the ball into those spaces instead of passing the ball into those spaces. I think if you look at this game, the two front men, when Sundowns has the ball, they remain intact and they keep the shape, they keep the diamond shape, and they don't allow any player to move towards the ball. They actually frustrate Sundowns by blocking down all the spaces. No one goes to whoever is carrying the ball. They are staying inside. They are waiting for Sundowns to play those moves. And the moment when Sundowns play those moves, they relinquish their wing backs to go forward. So they want to catch Sundowns in a corner because Sundowns is going to be spreaded, in particular when they're going to try to carry the ball into those dangerous spaces. Um, as far as the bomb squad is concerned, I Shem is Aram and Ukumo Shem uyabonakala ukuthi they are not used to having the crowd behind them. Because Sundowns are like silent partners. Noma wenza uthe cwaka nje. There's nothing more exciting that can come from them. But anyway,
Hey, violence, violence. Okay, it's fine. Mara, you guys with your
all I want
violence.
to say, Mr. OT, is that it costs 80 rand to watch Chippa United to play Parades at Mandela Stadium at Port Elizabeth. Shem Sundowns, that's like 4 Sundowns games.
Go. Let me go to Malooms. Malooms, does this break help or hurt Sundowns?
OT, obviously, this break is hitting us because if we have seen, we've seen an intensity going forward. As I said before, I was expecting a goal in the next 5 to 10 minutes. But now the boys have to go and do it from the beginning all over again. So it does have intensity of the game. It does have some also with the planning of the game. But I believe Uguti, we've got the trust in coach. I believe Uguti, we're gonna survive and go through. I strongly believe. I just wanna touch on one thing. And okokuqala is, you know, the issue of free tickets and the 20 rands. And as Ukumo and Shilo, it is very strange that people you know, those abused partners, they don't even see when they are being abused. You go and pay 100 rand for a ticket, and you're actually paying for tissue because you're gonna cry. Chiefs will charge you 100 rand for a ticket, and then what you see on the stand is if there's the Chiefs crying. They're crying because if you see every day, go on TikTok every day, Chiefs fans are complaining, oh, Mara, we spend so much money coming here. But they don't respect us. But if you spend 20 rand, are you going to complain? And also you understand that we are talking about one of the richest clubs. Do you think Sundowns need to go and to go and get money from the poorest people? Because we are all about soccer. This is not about. Yes, I would understand that the Pirates needs revenue. Yes, I would understand. But for Sundowns, no, man, come on. We are looking at 74 million that we got the other day. Possibly by tonight, we might be invited to a 1 billion rand competition. Do you think that Sundowns need revenue for that? We own half of where we are playing. We're the only club in this country that owns actually a stadium. So yes, it Chiefs and Paris, we're going to ask 200 rand for the game because why? They need to go and pay the stadium. Do we need to pay the stadium? No, we don't. We own it. How do we make it fans there to suffer when we own anything? I agree with you, Kumo. It Chiefs and Paris fans have been abused so much that they are like, no, it's fine. We're going to pay 200 rand and watch it here to Ibeka every day. But for the game, I think we're still winning this one. I'm pretty sure we're winning this one. Thanks, Steve.
Guys, the technical term is suspension of the play. The game has been suspended because of lightning. I know this side of Pretoria, it's now very quiet, so we're probably going to get back into the game very soon. Let me welcome how does SABC, before I welcome King's Speech, how does SABC have the rights for Ahly? SABC has the rights for all African football. So AFCON's CAF Champions League, Women's CAF Champions League, WAFCON, all African games they have rights to. So they've been given full rights to broadcast any and every game that is part of anything that CAF is doing continentally this year. King's Picho, welcome to the show. How are you?
My leader, greetings.
Hey, Quick Speech, I've been listening to the party.
Now I'm
you.
glad that my 20 rand
Ah,
that I used to buy lightning Emaraba start, it worked. That's how much it cost me to buy lightning Komaraba start. 20 rand. Nothing else. I just wanted to put that message across that I'm the one who sent that lightning. And it only costed me 20 rands.
Man, hey, what a speech. Tell me, speech. This breaking the game, does it help or does it hurt Sundowns for you guys?
Oh, I don't care whether it hurts or it breaks them, as long as my lightning went where I wanted it to go. For only 20 rands.
You guys are the worst. You guys are the worst.
Bye-bye.
Hey, man, speech. Hey.
Mission accomplished.
Guys, tell us spend number 20 rand. Lightning, just give me some money. Okay, let me go to Malume Kutsa, you guys. Malume Kutsa, you spoke of Tunis, this ES Tunis team, saying that they're going to be deep in the dungeon. Is that a wise thing to do versus Sundowns? Because in as much as they've been struggling with low blocks, it sometimes feels as though it's only a matter of time before they at least get that one goal. Is it something that ES Tunis should be doing for 90 minutes, or is there a place where they change it at some point?
No, Mr. OT. I think coach ubonile ukuthi Sundowns unahlile. Ubonile ukuthi okay, they are a bit open in the wings. They've gone back to the Sundowns that was thrashed 3-0 by Pirates. Where Saleng took advantage of the explosive wing backs. The reason we see Coach Rulani today as head coach is because of Pirates. Are you listening, Balooms? We thrashed Sundowns 3-0 through Saleng. We beat them, and they deserve to be beaten. I understand. So that day, Yonke Tuyashija for his Sundowns, and they appointed Rulani. So what I'm seeing is that they've gone back to that. It's a very effective way of lining up formation. However, if you get a team that has speedy wingers, you are in trouble. If you get a team that has speedy players who can cheat and hang in there on the side, you are in trouble. Because in effect, you have 3 defenders. Yes, you might employ Umvala as well as Ukekana to try, because they do have some pace, to try and aid the Sundowns in sticky situations. However, they don't have the greatest of pace. They don't have Kyle Walker pace. You can still skin them. So ES Tunis should plug at least 2 or 3 players, as you always say, like Yanga did. As you always say, another great way of defending against Sundowns, give them something to think about. So to answer your question, it's not the best idea. Sundowns. However, attack.
Hey,
But attack from all corners. Number 60, guys, you must love your team. You cannot say you are being exploited. Abantu baluza abafazi because they think ukuthi giving your wife money is exploitation. Give Sundowns money. Pay 150. It's a CAF semi-final, for God's sake. Sekumele baze banithathe 20 rand. CAF semi-final. That ticket should be 200. That ticket should be 200. You want the money. Your team has been winning the league for 6 years, and then you want the money. It must be mahala. Sundowns, you must be ashamed of yourself. To the point that Sundowns has to drop tiki. Nini bati mahala. That's sometimes before, they are doing everything for you. All you do is come here on TikTok and attack Chiefs and Pirates supporters. Go and support. We need you at the stadium. You are here arguing with us. We need you there fighting the lightning. You are here arguing with us. Sometimes supporters choose a struggle. Change your ways. Change your ways. Motsepe cannot invest so much money for you to come here and justify why 20 rand is enough to enter a Champions League semi-final. Malums, have some shame. Angeke. Thank you, Mr. OT.
Hi, today's one of those days. Today's one of those days. Kumo. Is it wise for ES Tunis to sit back?
The question, it's so funny. Like, not Champions League, I say once in a blue moon situation. Kemahala 20 rand, it's obviously when you wouldn't mind paying 2,000 because you don't know when you're gonna play Champions League again. That's why we're Katavian. And Awuti Sinje, Erotalo says, Nagi Dennis Colo says, Nese offer us French as a alternative language to Antalohanya. So Esperance de Tunis ke French, Esperanza ke Spain, and Esperance ka English ke hope. So I get to know la mol. I understand that we're not getting Lusukusiki High combined school, good new bright, the die pay. I get that's all you confused, Tiviana.
Okay.
So nothing, George. Question now.
Tunis. Is it wise for them to sit back, or will it bite them at some point?
No, it's gonna bite them. I mean, like, get do or die, get wafawa for more. Like they have to fight, and in fact, the horrible in a good position. I get it, they've got a goal, one. So if they can score against us, it's gonna make things difficult for us. So if you're gonna sit back against Sundowns as if like you've got a 4-goal lead, then it's a bad move. It's a bad move, and it's so fun, But why are we not at the stadium called Loftus? We on TikTok fighting them. I'm the only Sundowns fan. Urumile man, onyaganyemo. Already is your team on FIFA bridge. The team is a serious Gala Champions League from Monday. Udwalla. Come Monday, get Champions League. Tuesday, Champions League. Wednesday, you Labone. Get Europa. Get the cafe. We're no busy with the cheap. Oh, that like this weekend. Next day, I never know. Okay, so the Arena.
It's too much violence, guys.
Maravano, Kenya na yena ba tlang go mpotsa go dindirang to why else hello Chiefs win lawyer Pirate e win e ba thejwaneng 20 rand kana mo lightning o thusa ngano wa tshona number 10 o thusa eng guys priorities mang loyang like kama tunelitswa like jima kama pona ko na zurena mol into le itse mara nkela rapel I'm a praying man Karapel, Renasma Sundowns, Ramorio Rapel. Kasi resilo, speecho. On a flop a sharp.
Hey, you guys, but you guys, today the violent. It's just violent.
Violence is the answer.
It's just violent. Today you guys are on the tie. Hey, CJ, does ES Tunis stand to benefit anything from playing a low block in this game?
Oh, Mr. OT, you know what? I think we need to come up with a law in South Africa that men that support Sundowns, they must not have girlfriends because if they are going to pay 20 rand, hey, I don't want to see your girlfriend allowance. If the team that you love, you are justifying paying 20 rand to watch it play the game that you love. Hey, I hate to see Ukuthi banjani. Mr. Uti. You know what? Uti. Uh, you know what? I think you will need to come up with a law in South Africa that if they are going to pay 20 rand to watch it play the game that you love, hey, I hate to see Ukuthi banjani. Yeah. Mr. Uti. You know what? I think you will need to come up with a law in South Africa that if they are going to pay 20 rand to watch it play the game that you love, hey, I hate to see Ukuthi banjani. You know what? I think this lightning is going to benefit Sundowns one way or another. I think that is why I am saying it's them that are doing this lightning. Did you see the Esperanza players, Mr. Oti, how terrified they were when the lightning went off? There are no easy lightning in this one.
Let me just hey, TikTok is doing something. I wonder now, guys, please don't bring the Wuloli to my TikTok, please, please, please. Now they're saying all of these things here on my TikTok. Wait, guys, please don't bring it here, please.
So,
Whoever's sending it,
I
let me
knew
just
it.
make sure that I'm fine. Fella, hey, I get banned these days. CJ, you can carry on while I figure this thing out.
No, Mr. Oti, I'm saying the same thing. Ukuti, Shem Abana Babandu, they're going to come out of the tunnel traumatized. They never knew such things can happen when playing football. They're going to come out there traumatized. And they're not counting. These boys are not going to come there. Stop, Mr. Oti. They watch the sky opening up out of nowhere and lightning coming out. That's how strong Maraba Start lightning is. You know what, Mr. Oti? Cheap whiskey can give you strong papalas. Imagine cheap lightning, the danger that it can do. Hey, these people,
Guys, I didn't
imagine
know.
20
I didn't know
rand
there were
and the
levels
stadium
to.
is not full. 20 rand, there are still empty seats. These people are not serious about life. They are not serious. They are not serious.
Okay.
20 rand and the stadium is not 100% full. There are empty seats there. Well, of course, they talk 20 rand to go and watch their team.
Hi, guys.
Ay.
Hi,
These
guys.
people need Jesus. They keep
Hi.
saying that, hey, I'm a praying man. I'm a praying man. Which God can listen to your prayers when you are offering 20 rand?
CJ, hi, man. Let me go to my loops. Oh, guys, today. Hey, you guys are on it today. My loops. If they play the low block, can they play a low block for 90 minutes, 120 minutes? Are they going to get hurt at some point if they were to go into the dungeon, as the coach said?
Of course, a low block is going to hurt Esperance because at some point, a mistake can happen in that 18 area, and then Shaulile is there. And in low block, they need to come out. They need to come out and play. Otherwise, if they do a low block, if they say they're going to do a low block, obviously at some point it's not going to score. And then you do a low block, you are looking at 2 goals before halftime. If they're going, unless they come out and play. Now,
how should they? Oh, okay. How should they attack it? This game now? Yes,
well,
yes.
We have got to compensate them.
And who?
We have to compensate
Yeah.
So we have to compensate.
No, what's going on now?
It's happening today.
It's Chiefs. Even now, but Tagata wena, the Paris, but Tagata, I can't even get through. I think Abudi Kuzo and Waluku Kunta. Come on, guys, don't send Indo the Kumgo. It's okay, send them to OT. I'm far from you. I'm in the Western Cape, guys. I'm in the Western Cape. Send them to it. Game is about to start. Please. OT Tedana, what's that please, Chief?
Guys. Sendela ma-gift. Cela ma-gift. Mina ngicela ma-gift. Ngiyabona uMalibongwe has been sending gifts. Cela ma-gifts. Angifuni lightning mina. Let me go to Kingsby. Okay, Kingsby just jumped off. Are you guys today? Okay, so it seems that the match officials are on the pitch. They seem to be fine. They're walking around okay. Looks like the restart is imminent. According to our man on the ground, agent who is at the stadium, he says that the rain has stopped a while ago. It was just a matter of lightning. So it might be that the game is going to get back in. Malume Kutso, Kopasco prediction.
Mr. Oti, Dala Sisho, Isumazolu favor Sundowns at Samsuget. Buga le umbrella khethu. Buga le umbrella khethu. It cannot be clearer than this. And it's okay for him to be a Sundown supporter. It's okay. You must not be ashamed. You must take example from our very own George Mokwena, who is unashamed to be a Chief supporter. He tells us straight, but he's still able to be fair. Mazola can learn a thing or two from you. But anyway, Mr. Oti, the best score for Sundowns is 2-0.
Yeah.
But the worst score for Sundowns, the worst lead for Sundowns is 2-0. Because Esperance can get one goal and then God willing, if it's safe for players, 1-1 penalties.
Oh, good. So, very good.
I'm still here, Mr. Oti. Get a God willing, 1-1. Mr.
Okay.
Oti, OPI Pagatus Nigamaki. Viva!
Hey, Mara, you guys. Come on. What's your score prediction?
Sinje, what do you think of this game? 20 land. Hey, 20 land. 20 land. Hey, Lampolaya. So Rolane must change formation. 20 land. Oh, accountant. Sarse. No, it's fine. Huh? I have to agree with Kruger. I think we're gonna get 2-0, but I'm hoping for 3 or 4-0. But we're definitely going through.
Okay. Yeah, you guys were. CJ, score prediction?
I think maybe was not listening when I gave my thoughts to this game. Watching Sundowns is like being a taxi door operator. Tutu Mahlasan, 20 rand per European. So, Mr. OT, score prediction 1-0. That's the answer. 1-0.
So 2-0 aggregate.
That's my final. Because now it's like in the quality exam. And 20 rand just to go to town. Same.
Hey, Mara, you guys. Hey, it's fine. Let me go to Malum's score prediction.
2-0. 2-0. I need that to be out before Ukunta and Okumoban Bisa again. It's 2-0. 2-0 to Sundowns.
Okay. Oh, guys. Okay, look, we're still yet to hear what's going to happen. Thank you to the panelists. Today, you guys were just on another level. Here's how I feel. I think Mamelodi Sundowns was on top. Mamelodi Sundowns was coming. They played very well in the first 20 minutes. They played like a team that needed to go out and win by 2 goals. The only problem is that the game gets long. And I think once Lomfuto has left your body, I don't know if it's easy to recreate it. They often say about games where maybe your game gets delayed. I believe it was Stigger Fredericks. Stigger Fredericks who had said that, you come out, you are ready, you warmed up. Now they're telling you that you have to go back inside the change room, and that messes with your stuff, right? So that is where I'm like, let's see. The game was not cancelled, guys. It's just there's a slight postponement because there was some heavy lightning at some point. The match officials did come back out. It should be fine. So yeah, guys, that is how it is. I'm afraid to put in more people. And then in terms of the game, like I said, the break is probably going to affect this game. If Tunis believe that they're going to sit back and hold and not do anything this game, they are wildly they deserve to lose, because there'll come a time where Mamelodi Sundowns does get that goal from just clear pressure. The only way you beat Sundowns right now is that You have to find, defend, but also have some danger going forward. That Sase guy has to go up. Leave 2 people up so that Rulani has to think about it, because at some point, 60th minute, they're going to put in every single person that can attack, and that last 20 minutes, 15 minutes is going to be very uncomfortable. Okay, I'm going to open, guys. I'm going to open, but please, hey, Kalikopa.
I need peace. Leave me with peace. I'll leave you with peace.
Please, guys, I need peace. I need peace. Gift the giver. What's going on, my brother? Oh, gift the giver. Okay, let me go to Ausintabi. Ausintabi.
Abdoti.
Can't say about
Abdi Kumaro nakala wana di ticket tsa 20 rand. Assembly fiti ko pa gift OT ka di train ka di lion ka di BS assembly. We never experienced that rona makosi rona ma pirates are so bon ticket 20 rand. I can na gift a show today wa ikwala man.
Wait, what is that game Ausintabi? Hey, Mara. Hey.
Ha ke batlo bua ka game ha ya OT ke shebelletse ke supporter Sundowns today ke re ke I poster ho thusa ke le Sundowns na ke re no I'm not, I'm just a soccer fan. Soccer na lona le jwalo ha ke batlo bua ka Sundowns le di supporter tsa bona.
Let's be violent today.
Re kopa di gift ma Sundawana, re kopa di gift please.
Kupa the gift, guys. Kupa. And those who are watching on YouTube, subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Very lemtaga baba.
Riberile buti OT. Ngane kwala. Riberile buti OT. Njani wena nathi overthinkaza ni huma giyani ka malamulela bona kokwani.
Yeah.
Kokwani wanika lightning ntsena unibabe. Lightning ntsena ka tibabe unimzwele una team ngani ya ka Jubilee. So kokwani umsotele bona kokwani. Ebusukanje. Anafambela nchumo la malamulela. Fambela sona sinene. Hey. Mtaka baba.
Ngiyakekela ukuthi khulume. Uyibona njani game mtaka baba phela ngilisa lena.
Hey, kubi mtaka baba ngiyezwa mabakhuluma la bathi we know we are not loved. Bafuna ukuthanda ubani kanti labantu? Bawuzothi we are not loved. Ubani ophela thanda? Singena phi thina lapha? Ngoba thina sisupportela i-team yethu esakhula siyi-support i-Esperance. Asinankinga nabantu asilwi. Dala sihamba ne-Esperance lokuzazalwa ke sigudla nayo. Saze sikhule isibadala singaka le team siyayithanda. Silisana naloko futhi. Kumele sithanda abanye abantu. Njengoba nawe uze noma mokwena lapho umganile umkakho ufuna thandwa abafweni. Uthando uze nawe lapho. Alukahleni bafweni. I-game ke simisile lightning kancane sizobuyela. Sizobuyela futhi ukubona nje ukuthi izinto zihamba kanjani. Mangabe siyabona bayasondela futhi siyaphinda. Nakwayena kokwani amzwela ukuthi akayendla kola. Tisa singwane ibabhensene. Hayi la kubabona abantu lapho. Bakuzwela.
Hey, Mara, you guys, hey, Mara. Yo. Let me go to Kolani. Ay.
Hayi kulithi namhlanje.
Hayi namhlanje kulithi. Uyibona njani game? Kolani.
Yeah, uthi I think siqale kahle. Though benginama doubts about the starting 11 sets, but ngiyabona ucoach ufuna ukwenzani. So far so good. It just that nje sesiphazamiswe lightning ke iyaphuvelile njengoba besho nje mase siqala surprise futhi uzophinda phinde. So yeah, Mr. Otsi, I think siqale ngegame phezulu and we needed that. and to also bring our fans alive, stadium alive, because we're a goal behind and we need to score before half time.
But then, how do you think Tunis, this year's Tunis team, bona ba approach njani le game if bafuna ukuwina? I know they're already 1-0 up, but then angeke bahlale move up until.
Well, but they did first leg bahlale move Mr. Uti, but bapuma like in phases. I think they're gonna keep the same strategy. Because illustrated they're very dangerous and they baphethe abantu aba-tactically aba-technical food. So going forward but dangerous. I just wish nje ukuthi siqhubeke ne-high intensity. Whenever we lose the ball, senze sure ukuthi we apply i-3 second ukuthi whenever we lose press silwine manje because mabeza nge-counter attack sababona basenzani eTunis Mr. Uti. So yeah, I think we're gonna need to fake pressure lapha phambili kakhulu and make sure we don't lose the ball and i-rest defense yethu must be sharp today because siyabazi they deadly mabethole break.
Okay. Let me bring you Tsiriso. Tsiriso, how are you?
Fine news, sir.
I'm good, Tsiriso. Tsiriso, I'm gonna throw you a little bit into the deep end. But firstly, what did you think of this game so far? The 20 minutes we saw.
Yeah, no, I don't think Mamelodi Sundowns will walk away with it, but we'll see as they are starting to warm up now and prepare for the first half.
Why do you think they're not going to walk away with it? What's giving you that idea?
No, the Esperance, the previous game, they were tough. They were up over Sundowns, and now that the second leg, I mean, Sundowns is not performing like we used to know it, and the supporters are trying to give them that thing, but I don't see them winning this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
maybe
come back
it might end up with.
No, go on. No, go on. Finish that point.
Yes, I was saying it will end in a goalless draw.
Okay.
Yes.
Velile Mtakababa, Mamelodi Sundowns masebuyela manje. How should they carry on with this game? Because Bakale is very high, but then now we break corner. Should they continue doing the same thing?
No, I think personally they need to continue where they left off because bangathi uyabheka nje bebenza kahle kodwa. So even though we know ukuthi the momentum will break a bit because indaba le yethu esiyenzile kuyabaphazamisa yabona. So it's one of those things that kuyenzeka they find out the team that was being a perform on during that time mayibuya thola seyikhuphula igear yabona.
Yeah.
So we think that the Esperance like they've always like acclimatized now the situation sebakhuphula igear, but so far I'm okay with Sundowns as long as it's not good. I'm okay.
And then the Esperance is there a time when they need to go into the next team yakho?
No, team yasekhaya ungawali izobuya. That's why ngithi bona iSundowns eyibambe ngayo and then sizobuya thina siyi-Esperance kanti nathi because sesibone ukuthi beze ngaliphi plan. So sesibaplanele vele thina siyi-Esperance njengoba ngishilo nje ukuthi mangabe kuyenzeka ukuthi akusakhonakala if asisakhona ukubuyisa le yaphezulu lezi i-sinkhole lapha maningi ama-sinkhole ngapha esinjirona ayaphuma zivele i-sinkhole vele kume yonke into nje lapha.
Hayi isendele le Hatfield sunny side Hatfield ungayisi lakithi siyekele thina.
Ngiyadlala ukuthi but wona umdlalo omude I just feel nje ukuthi ngathi bangaqhubeka they can continue the same intensity and then you will see. But while the goal is there, the goals will come. Okay. And I said on either side, but the goals will come. Was it if Mangakoke Sundowns iqala isukile?
Do you think ukuthi i-bomb squad ingasebenza la? Bomb squad bathi Lodge bathi Zwane bathi Morena Mudiba.
Yes, izosebenza but as long as ama-player Sundowns angeke aluze i-composure and baba emotional because we know second half what's gonna happen. Sizoqala si-Esperance siqale silimale sipake ibhasi sichithe isikhathi ibhola liphume for 5 minutes silale phansi. We know what's coming. So as long as they won't react to that trap and become emotional and always try to influence the game, but we know what's coming. As long as bazoba right, but people squad ngizayibonisa uzwane, we know uzwane what uzwane can do. Kodwa nje ngabe bangahlala bangamfaki.
Okay. Xolani. Are you with me?
Yeah, ngikhona uthi.
How should the team handle this thing now?
It only depends ukuthi i-Esperance ivukile yini because qala first half I think we were on top of them. So maybe this break talk izobasiza to be back in their sober senses because for me I don't see anything wrong anything will change on Sundowns. I think we need to continue with the high press and continue with the high intensity. Esperance, Mr. Otsi, no, yeah, I think coach Omenga khuluma nabo nje, but I can't speak for them, Mr. Otsi, because namhlanje I'm one-sided. So angikwazi ngempela ukuthi ngiyibuke ngehlo labo. So I'll only speak for Sundowns.
Score prediction?
2-0.
2-0.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Yeah. Izocishe ime. But ngeke izime because we're gonna win this one.
Let me bring to Tiriso. Should Sundowns come out guns blazing and carry on pushing as exactly how they were pushing in the first half, or should they maybe slow down a little bit?
I think they must put in Lodge and Zwane in order to strengthen the game. Otherwise, Maseko on the flank, I mean, is just running with the balls. He don't make those crosses. So yeah, I think they should make some substitute in order for them to try and win this game. Otherwise, so I don't see them winning it.
So Vele, you want changes right now? 20
minutes? Yes, just 10-15 minutes. They must do those substitute.
Okay.
Yes.
And the score prediction?
No, like I said before, it will end goalless draw.
Goalless draw.
Not.
Okay. No, guys, thank you so much to the second panel. Guys, the game was suspended. The game was suspended because of lightning. There was a lightning threat, but it seems everybody's back out. The players are warming up. I believe that the start of the game is imminent again. Like we have been saying, Mamelodi Sundowns looked the better of the two teams in that first 20 minutes that we're able to see. They were actually attacking. They were getting into the box of Esperance. They were showing, as they should, that they are a team that is in need of at least a goal and then more goals in order to win this tie. So they had to come out guns blazing, and sure enough, they did. The break, of course, came 20 minutes in, and I think that it might hurt your momentum. You know, sometimes a big deal is that if you have to pause something, then you find that the other team, maybe they were shaking, maybe they were not all the way up on it, and now they've been given time in order to, steady themselves. They've now watched you guys play a little bit. Let's see what Esperance does in the second half. Remember, they are 1-0 up, and these are, the third and fourth ranked teams in the Club World Cup rankings. ES Tunis has won this trophy 4 times, last 2 coming in 2018 and in 2019. So this is how they are. How long is halftime going to be? Halftime is probably going to be the same exact time frame. We had some excitement there. Thank you guys from The people that jumped onto the panel. Hey, Mara, can I please get some gifts, guys? Can I please get some gifts? Ma rose nyana or something. Tap the screen to like. Those on YouTube, subscribe. What's interesting is that we're also getting to get a glimpse of this TP Mazembe Al Ahly game. And Al Ahly is all over TP Mazembe. They are all over them. If they don't come out with a win here, I don't know what's going to happen. Their first leg, of course, ended 0-0. Okay, let's see. I think we're about to restart this game. Everybody's in position. Let me just make sure of my time. There we go. Okay, and we're back on. Here comes AS Tunis on the attack. They're running a lot more than they were in the first half, I'll tell you that much. That's a breakaway, boys. That's a breakaway. Play the ball, man. Don't run with the... Shot, Allender. Just wide. Shot by Allender, just wide. Okay, looks like Mamelodi Sundowns is going to pick up exactly where they left off, but also AS Tunis is actually attacking Mamelodi Sundowns, which is very interesting because the more you attack them as well, just as a consideration, the more you attack them, the more bakateka. The more they exploit the spaces. I think there could have been a better decision made there. I think it was Shalulile who was making quite the run in between the two center backs, and nobody picked him up. But it does seem like AS Tunis is waking up. They're committing 4 players up front already. But I guess first 5 minutes after a postponement has to be a critical phase. You'd imagine that it's a critical phase where you might be looking to get something from the game. So I'd imagine they're going to do this for the next 10 minutes maybe. And then relax again. They need an away goal. They must attack, says ADL. Tabi says, I've never seen a lion on this panel or teddy bears. Hey, Alson Tabi, Bafadi bad. Baddie. I get I'm not a baddie, so I'm not getting the gifts, but it's fine. I'm just reading some of the comments about Esperanza. Hey, guys. Let me see what's happening on YouTube. Siabulela said they need to put Tapelo up front, calling for Moreno to come in. Play the simple pass. Maramasego. Stand right inside the box when there's a player running right next to you. Oh. Yusuf says, yeah, no. It's another language. Sorry, Yusuf, you've lost me there a little bit. Esperanza the best, says Pili Pili. We must say the truth. Imi Di Buza says Tanzania. Tapper is the one who's going to help us, says Yabulela. Begmuzi says all the best, Masandawana. Let's see what the other guys are saying. Isa Kubegi game. Yes, the game is back on. Mrepa, Ridolf from Mrepa says 3-1. Sundowns home Europa, says Uridolf. Bonga says, I want to put on my tinfoil hat so bad with this one. AFL Champions League and PSL winners with the club owner as the CAF chairperson. Don't put it on. You're going to start wars. Don't put it on. Zwane should have started, says ADL. That's why I'm not sure, because on the one hand, you do want Zwane to start, but it's a question I asked you guys months ago, where it was basically, do you play Zwane from minute 1 to minute 60, and then for the next 30 minutes, you have no Zwane or an inspirational player like Zwane on the pitch? Or do you, in some matches, play somebody else from minute 0 to minute 50, 60, and then bring on Zwane where he'll be fresh, where he can be inspirational towards the last few minutes when the game is broken down. That is kind of maybe the thinking that Rulani has come into this game with, that we're going to go long balls, we're going to give it to Shasha, we're going to be a little bit more direct, we're going to bypass a lot of that midfield play, and then maybe in the second half, we'll just throw in the kitchen sink. And the kitchen sink is very nice when you've got your captain sitting right there, you've got Lord sitting right there, you have a Morena who played well, you have Mudiba who can be an extra man in the midfield. Let's see what they do in that case. But this direct play, I get the idea behind it, but I don't think they have the players that can win the first ball. If you're going to depend on the second ball, you need players that can win the first ball. Can Allende win you a first ball? Masego stresses me, says JSTs. That was a bad control there. It's open. They're playing. It's open. Yes, Tunis is also playing. JST says he gets confused when he has the ball. It's annoying to make the simple play. He could have made a simple pass right there. ADL says, knowing Rulani, he will bring on Loge before Zwane. Probably. Manga, yes, the game is back on. If you want to watch the game and you're in South Africa, the game is available on SABC3. If you have a dstv decoder, it's available on sabcsports.com. If you have an internet connection and a browser, it's available on SABC Plus if you have the SABC Plus app. But also on the SABC Sport Facebook page, they are playing it as well there live. So you have all of those options in order to watch the game. And surely if you can watch me, you can watch the game should you want to go see it. I cannot show you the game because of copyright. I keep getting banned for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, that's not what we're doing here. Ow, SABC, wabamnyama. Here comes Mamelodi Sundowns. Oh, shot! Well, Sundowns is pushing. You can't fault them for not trying. Sundowns is actually pushing very hard to try and get this other goal. They've been all over this Tunis team. But these long balls, hey. Every time I see Divine Lung, I have to header the ball. I just think about that Mhango thing, that Mhango offside. Yeah, I'd rather do that than cut inside, play a dangerous cross. Stop floating these things into the box. Just a reminder of the starting lineup. Williams in goal, Keka Namvala, Kutsia, Mudau, and Lunga. Masego, Obas, Allende, Shalulile, and Ribeiro. As it looks right now, it seems that Ulunga is being given the license to push up that left-hand side, and Masego is coming inside to be a little bit more compact. Just a little bit more compact there. Mr. Oti, it's nice to be a fan of a good team once in a while. I'm not a fan of Sundowns. I'm a fan of South Africa. And more importantly, I'm a fan of football. Our teams don't do this. The defense is strong of the opponent. But Sky, this is what Sundowns waits for. Sundowns has been playing the type of game where they're not going to score you straight up. It's going to be a mokwena hit. It's going to be a defender slipping. It's going to be that type of thing. They just hit you with so many different attacks, or the number of attacks they hit you with is so high that eventually you have to make a mistake. That's it. Eventually, they're playing the eventually game. Eventually, someone's going to slip in the box. It's going to fall nicely to Shalulile. He'll finish it off. Eventually, your keeper's not going to be able to save you. Eventually, there'll be enough space for somebody to take a snapshot and it might go in. Eventually, you'll fall asleep you'll fall asleep or have that moment where your discipline goes away. They're just waiting for those type of moments. That is what Sundowns is. They play at a certain level for the whole game. They've upped the volume right now. Masego off, Morena in. That's interesting. 30 minutes in, Masego's coming off. Hey, Urlani samtshela ngumaseko wakhe samtshela. Aw, kutsiye. Oh, that knee to Ribeiro, that knee from the goalkeeper. You guys are gonna learn what it's like to play African competition. Sundowns will win 2-0 today, says Tlumani. ADL says, just enjoy it. Pulukwane is waiting for us. Mara, ADL, don't bring that negativity into the live. Paul Masimula says, Lunga whipping in nice crosses. That's the cross. I think that's the cross that Rulani wants. High paced. Ping it. Ping it so that somebody has to do something. You saw there, the goalkeeper got to it, but it was at such pace that he had to parry it back into the group of players that were standing right in front of him. So I think that's the type of cross he's looking for, not these floated things, man. Sembikosi, I am favoring Africa Burwa. I'm favoring Mzansi. I am favoring South Africa. That is who I'm favoring today. That is what I'm favoring today. Throw in Mamelodi Sundowns. We are 31 minutes into the game. The game was paused 20 minutes in order for the lightning to go away. So it successfully went away and we are back in. You guys are going to feel it now. The physicality of African football. How long are the long balls going to be an option? I don't understand it, to be honest with you. I don't understand it. When Sundowns plays these long balls, it's very weird to me, right? I swear, if you could put the ball down and play some fast combination football, Ribeiro's up for it. I think Ribeiro would be up for it. Morena definitely would be up for it here. And I think you could start moving that defense around enough. The moment you just default to high balls, it becomes a little bit easier for these teams to read you. It becomes a little bit easier because a high ball is a 50-50. Kind of we learned in that incident Yakalunga and the offside that a high ball is tough to control. It's tough to say whose ball it is and all of that stuff. I feel the same exact way with these lob balls into the box. But also, Esperance, let's be honest, Esperance has not been here at all. Esperance has not been here. They had some flashes where they were going forward, but for the most part, they're just sitting back. They are not here. Abeko. There's no one home. Shasha with the header straight to the goalkeeper. Straight to the goalkeeper. That was a chance. Semiko says, I said after 15 minutes that playing long balls is playing into the hands of Esperance. Yeah, definitely. It's playing directly into the hands of Esperance. Or many teams. You know, this is what helped Abo Swallows look fairly good. Abo Richards Bay look fairly good versus the Sundowns. But let's see. Lunga looks very comfortable up the left-hand side. Seems like Mamelodi Sundowns is going to push directly up that left-hand side only. Ooh. Which is funny. At some point, the Sundowns based along Umdao. They were playing through Umdao. Umdao was the one pushing forward. Sometimes you could even have a situation where Morena was playing on that right-hand side and he would be allowed to push forward. But for some reason, they're choosing to go up the left. And even the way they're doing it is interesting because Sundowns normally hates the left-hand side. If you watch a Mamelodi Sundowns game, the left-hand side, they hate it. And I'll explain. Normally, Mamelodi Sundowns has the front three of Themba Zwane, Shalulile and Ribeiro. Tambazwane, we know he's not a winger, so he cuts inside. So you don't have that up top winger. Then Umudiba on the left back position cuts inside and plays inside the midfield. So usually that left hand side is dead. Now it seems like all of their play is going to go up that left hand side, which is something I don't understand or get. I don't even think it's how they should be playing. Because these long balls, there's too many people that are too good technically that are bypassed when you play a ball over them. Do you know why? Do you know why Uzwane has been struggling over the past few weeks? I'd say maybe 2 months. He's been struggling because people bypass. I get cross you with Sundowns. Sundowns is playing crosses, and when you play crosses, what is one meant to do if you're not going to play to him, to his feet, inside centrally, right? So asking him to do something different is, it's not going to work out. Low block coaches around the world going crazy. So because he says, I have a feeling that if Down score 1 goal, the second one will follow. They're looking for the 1 goal. They're definitely looking for the 1 goal. The same token, the more this game goes without scoring, guys, and then the smoke. The more this game goes without a goal, right? The more this game goes and stretches, the more it starts going into ES Tunisia's side. And the last thing you want to be is to be desperate at this stage. Basi. Nawe. Why push the player, Obaz? Hey, Maranawe. Yo, but also, far post cross. What was that? SAPC. Sundowns players are getting injured by themselves. Let's slide into the sideboard there. Ilunga. Yeah, Kilunga. Lunga's active this game, eh? He's very active this game. Why are they showing us a picture of Ahly? Did they score? I'm on SABC. We have no time for this, man. I'm worried about number 8 and number 10. That would be Tika and Sase. They've been quiet for most of the game, if we're being 100% honest. They've been very quiet. Lunga is costing us, says Cisco. Velile says, Abuti Kupto, did say that our goalkeeper is not make sure. Hey, Kana, you're an ES Tunis fan. Yeah, no, the goalkeeper from Esperance is not strong at all. Struggles with the high ball, struggles with coming out, struggles with checking. But to be fair, I believe this keeper, he's 20. He was celebrating his 20th birthday, I think it was, that weekend that you guys played the first leg. So he's 20 and he's kept quite a few clean sheets within their league. So long story short, he is there to be exploited if Mamelodi Sundowns decides to go for them. Maybe that's why they're going with the long balls, the high balls, because they understand that this keeper, agekho mnandi all the way in terms of coming out for balls. So as long as Sundowns is rushing a goal, it seems unlikely, says Jones. Yeah, this split screen is annoying. I don't know why they're showing us a split screen. SABC. Oh. But he plays like Vuma. Fundo says, I don't understand why Rulani, why put Lunga, because Lunga's so weak and he's got too much. I think my theory is simple as to why Lunga's on the pitch right now. I think that Rulani really needed to bring Kutsia in. He really needed to bring Kutsia in so he could have a deep-lying playmaker, right? He brought him in. But he doesn't trust that Kutsia is fit enough to play that role. So what he did was he brings in Lunga, he has Kekana, he has Mvala, he has the Mudau. It becomes more of a back five than the normal back three, back two that Sundowns play, because Umudiba, defensively, we don't count him really. Corner. So I think that's why Lunga's playing. And I think come 65th minute, 65 minutes, he's going to make the bomb squad change. And part of the bomb squad change is going to be Lunga coming off Lunga coming off and Mudiba coming in. We're going to see Zwane. We're going to see Lodge. Goal. Sundowns. What a save. Was that going to be offside though? Oh, what a save. Ball in from the right-hand side. And Salulile got there, but the keeper, what a save. If you're going to question the keeper, yes, sir. Shasha, straight at the goalkeeper. Lunga is finding his groove back, but they will sign Basadine and will back to square one for him. I think Lunga is looked at more as an AB. Back three, left back. I think that's how they look at him. I'm surprised when they go forward. They should decide which game they want to show us. Yeah, that split screen was very, very annoying. Butlali says libero. Exactly, libero is the Kutsia role, but then also is libero regista. Half libero, half regista, I think. What a save by Vuma. Says ADL low. Look, Esperance is playing it. Guys, I'm telling you, this is what Sundowns does. If you think you're going to defend for 60 minutes plus versus Sundowns, something's going to happen. Something. It might not be a clear-cut goal, but someone's going to slip. That box match should really... I don't want to say it. Shasha wanted to do De Bruyne on him. Just put it into the corner. That's all Shasha needed to do. He got the power, but he gave it to him straight. Ooh, Esperance defending with a 3. Yeah. You want to catch them out? Likanye Hennessy says, the sky is the limit. Kabuyelo on YouTube. Let's see. I was checking there on YouTube if anything new has come in. Here comes Mamelodi Sundowns again. You can already see the structure of the defense. Yes, Tunis. It's a 4 with 2 guys assisting on the wings. No, not on the wings, on the sides of the defense. Esperance is disappointing me. Okay, they're leading, so they can't necessarily be disappointed, but Esperance is disappointing me. That long ball, that long ball. Keep us out! Keep us out! Don't waste time! Why are you crossing? Oh. Yeah, that keeper. That keeper's not make sure. Yes, it is. That keeper is not make sure. That keeper.
He's not make sure.
It's not make sure. It's not make sure. How do you think Simba would have fared against Esperance? Simba doesn't dominate the ball as much as Sundowns. I think it would have been an open game, if we're being 100% honest. It would have been a very open game. Nazo? Look at how far they are from Umudao when he gets the ball. And then watch. When it transitions to the other side, watch. Trap ball. Where's the support? Evan. We're just crossing for crossing's sake, Vel. Effing aus dem Tab.
He's not make sure.
It's not make sure. Mamelodi Sundowns Island to take. Yeah, no, this keeper. Keeper. I see the Kotsi. This keeper. Ariel says hopefully Rulani sees he can have another approach in the second half. No, that keeper's poor. That keeper's poor. It's too bad that mokwena geko to test him. Yes, Tunis is just trying to hold on, man. They're just trying to hold on. Six minutes have been added on. Guys, remember halftime, I'm going to let in 6 people. We'll have a conversation. And if we can get on TikTok, if we can get to... if we can get to 15,000, let me see. I need some likes, guys. Give me some likes. Give me some likes. If we can get to 15,000 likes, I'll keep it open for the second half. I'll keep it open and everybody will be able to rotate and everybody will get 2 minutes as we go along. Kupari gift, guys. How mara. Thank you, Mr. XO4. Play it, play it. No, wrong ball. Morena. That was the wrong ball. Should have played it to Morena, man. Ke Morena up front there. Try to play to Shalulile. Look at how far Ribeiro has to drop in order to get the ball because of this long ball situation. He has to go all the way back there. But take out Ribeiro and put in Zwane. Yeah, might as well. Might as well just these. Might as well take him out because he's playing the Zwane role. He wants to be a 10. He wants to be a 10. Critical phase. We're 3.5 minutes in. Esperance, guys. Esperance. Man can't give Esperance, guys. This one. Look at what they're playing. Look at what they're playing.
Bafana, man. Oh, what?
Oh, wow. Ah. Bathi give Shalile. Ay, guys. Yegelani, man. Yegelani abo lion. The longer this game goes, do you guys understand? The longer this game goes, the longer it goes, the more it goes into the favor of Esperance. The longer it goes like this. What happened to Islander lately is not make sure. I think it comes down to roles, but also I think maybe fatigue. There's a lot of games, but he's going too deep. ADL says, what are Esperance here to do, Vel? Straight push. Ref. Va. Ik guy VAR. VAR was like, Oh, Ronan has to sweep. Who could say hasn't been up to it? But I mean, he's hasn't been up to it, but he's just coming back from injury. You can't think that he's gonna do too far. Guys, take off Lunga, guys. Mkhipeni Lunga. If you're going to push him all the way up there, just take him out. Okay, here comes Esperance. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa, I was looking for a ball there. Anyway, guys, the lines are open. The lines are open. Please join me. Let's have a conversation about halftime. We're now on 12.1 K on likes. Let's get to 15,000 so that I can open that up, and hopefully Masandawana, you guys can come in. King Masandawana, you guys don't want to speak to me. Masandawana don't want to speak to me. Are you guys sitting there?
Oh, Kakase. What Kakase? Why are you Kakase, my brother? Relax.
Oh. Zwat, welcome to the show. How are you, my brother?
I'm good,
I'm good. Zwat, tell me, what do you think of the first half?
Very, very interesting, from how Rulani without such a very important game. Bomb squad for the Springboks, man. He should have just started strong. It's a very, very crucial game. What if those guys, they come in and they really don't catch momentum and with the time left and they don't really make the impact? Because we'll see, bro. But it's not the Sundowns, no. Because is football where
guys, please mute when you come in. Please mute when you come in.
They're correct.
Zwat,
They're not playing. They're not playing compact football. You know the issue.
Zwat, come back. I think your network is taking there. Let me bring Maronza. Maronza, how are you, my brother?
How's it, man?
I'm right, Maronza. Maronza, we won a Jani game.
No, man. This long balls for them, I don't think is going to work. You know. I think there's certain times where I feel like the gap between the midfielders or the defenders and midfield is too big, and Sundowns needs to be patient. You know, this thing of playing long balls it will never work for them. That is not Sundowns play, and I feel sometimes for them to be patient, they need to use Williams more. You know, use William more. Play from the back, you know, drop.
Use Kutsie.
Yeah, Kotsia and even William, you know, just to drop those guys from where they are, you know. But I think they're not patient enough, man. They're not patient. They're rushing all the time, and since they make those mistakes, ball and all those things, they need to relax, play, and the normal football, because this thing of long balls, it is not Sundowns, you know. You know teams like that who can play like that, who are good in that, but route one football for them, it is not for Sundowns. So they need to play. And another thing that is that they're doing good is not to allow them on the last third, you know, between the what do you call it, the goalposts going to the center. They don't allow them in that area. They allow them to go to the side all the time. You understand me? They allow them to go to the side. That's what Esperance do. To say, bring the balls in. You rather square the balls rather than to was it direct. You understand me? So that is what they're doing. So what Sundowns needs to do, they need to be patient. These long balls will never work for them.
Just to give an update, guys, the score is 0-0, but it is 1-0 on aggregate because Tunis won when they were playing at home. The stats for halftime say that Mamelodi Sundowns at 63% of the possession, 10 shots, 5 on target, forced 3 saves from the ES Tunis goalkeeper, but ES Tunis, 0 shots, none on target. They have not been here at all. Tabi, we won it on first half, Tabi. Tabi? Okay, we'll come back. T-Man, are you with me?
Hello, my brother.
Sharp, T-Man, how are you?
Yeah, I'm not so happy, my brother. I won't lie to you.
Tell me, why aren't you happy about this first half?
The flying mood, the people is in Dala, Aliko Sharp, brother. We don't play the kind of football that we play this time. It's not the kind of football that we play. Number 2, Lentwana le COVID-19. No, come on, guys. Sibona masmaga. Kusihlasela lentwana siyiboni. Yeah, no. I-flying mood lethu esidlalayo ayikhona ukusebenzela thina. We need to play our philosophy football. Ibhola elihamba phansi. Thina sijwayele lelo bhola. So njengamanje if you are told abo Ribeiro bayalicinga ibhola just because ibhola alidlaleki ngalendlela lesijwayele ukudlala ngayo. So we need to change it. We need to play someone ozokama i-game down. Njengamanje sihlulwa abantu abangekho labantu abekho egemini. Just because it's time to asiyatatazela siyashesha yonke into siyenza ngokushesha just because siluza leya 1-0. We need to calm down. Sundowns idlala iphilosophy ebhola layo. Calm down, relax, and sizokora. Not ngale ndlela.
Uthini ngale ndaba uthini ngendaba yokrossa ngoba ngibona niyakrossa.
My brother, is not our style. Udivine Lunga fanele ashaya u-6 yard mengena lapha kuleya position uyaluwina ibhola uyalithola but akawushaya u-6 yard yonke into fanele ihambe phezulu. Asikhona ukudlala kanjalo i-Sundowns. Ibhola lethu lihamba phansi. And mawuthi uyabhekisisa abo Alende manje nabo Ribeiro lama short passes abawadlala awakhona ukudlala ngoba ngaso sonke isikhathi ibhola lethu lihamba phezulu. Lo mfana ogqoka u-19 we need to change. We need to simkhiphe lo mfana sifake omunye umuntu ozokhona ukuthi adlalisane no-Alende adlalisane no-Ricardo Kutsi mhlawumbe khona into esingayithola.
Okay, ungafaka uZungu lapha.
Yabona uZungu no Rivido. They'll play much better kunalo mfana ogqoka u-19 because simbona masimaka. If siluza ibhola lo mfana uyambona but mas-attacker lo mfana umboni.
Okay, ngizobuya T-Man. Let me go to Xolani. Tell me about this first half.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to lie. I'm happy with the performance. It's not like we're playing long balls. We variety play it. Sometimes we play cross. And it's not like it's route one though. Touches are corners are born. Just that we've been struggling with the lock block, playing our style. Yeah, Mr. Oti. But today we tend to vary it. So King, it's just that we needed a goal, Mr. Oti.
Would you change anybody?
And change anybody? I was thinking about Mr. Oti. Maybe after 55 minutes, I'll give the guys who take first 10 minutes and then one with Zalan. Because for me, I think we're here because Kabatu's obas is to make sure Iras defense it's okay. He is not a ball player, but so for me, I'm going to early, but after 65 or 60 minutes, I'm introduced Unyoso because Mshishi maybe after Unyoso because Unyoso will have the speed. Nalento le rulani athanda ukisho sometimes ufanele aprekula yini.
Okay. I'm gonna come back. What? Let me see if the network is a bit better now.
No, I think it is now.
Okay, there we go. You were saying, my brother, about the first half.
Yeah, now they busy playing Kaizer Chiefs football. I thought Kaizer Chiefs was playing here.
Yeah.
But you know, I think they lacking a ball playing player, somebody who's going to say, okay, let me control the game.
Yeah.
Can people stop trashing Abbas? Is it Abbas?
Yeah,
He's a
Obas.
very good player. He's trying his best. Abbas can play, but he does. There's no playing player because now what he has to try play in his own position and also try create for the team.
Mm, mm. Would you make any changes?
Yes, and also they should relax. They yeah.
Oh, I think
Changes can made. You can bring in one or to control game and push the play for more goals to be scored.
Okay. You were saying about their rushing?
Yeah, so but we'll see. They should relax. They are rushing to get a goal. Yes, you want a goal, but desperation is making them change the way they usually play.
Mm, mm, mm. Okay.
Yeah, so I think they should relax. They should stop open the page and stick to the way they play, compact football on the ground, and then things will open up. They'll make one mistake. Mistake is enough just to get it goal.
Let me bring in Kumo. I'm gonna come back, Zot. Let me bring in Kumo. Kumo, what did you think of this first half now that we've seen it in completion?
Oh, first of all, I am super offended. I feel insulted. They just compared my team to Chiefs. Imagine the audacity. But anyway, my bro, we have to be honest about CAF football, ne? Sundowns is a huge team. Like Sundowns commands respect. Every so-called other big team, they always play, let me code out velile, roadblock. They always play roadblock or cowardice football against Sundowns. It's so frustrating that whenever you have to play, people hold back. Whenever they have to play semi-finals or even quarterfinals, ne? They just wanna play counter attacks. Even now, they aren't even doing counter attack. What they're trying to do, but nothing's happening for them. I really can't wait for the Club World Cup where we can play against our PSV City because I'm tired of this cordless football. I want to go toe to toe, and if we lose, ne, the better team won. If we lose now, if things stay the same, I'm gonna feel somehow because of like this team is playing, man. I don't know. But then again, any way to win is for them. Nah? I wouldn't change anything much because I feel like my boys are doing well. They're trying their best. They're doing those high balls. They're doing those low balls. They're doing those 1-2 touches. Everything is there. So if I'm gonna change someone, it wouldn't be like it will be a tactical change, but only because we just want to frustrate them and overwhelm them. Unfortunately, our person who was supposed to outrun them got injured, understandably because it's a wet surface, and you know how the grass can become heavy, stuff like that. So yeah, man, we need a goal. Sometimes Zwane can give you that goal because he has those moments where he's very composed. But Lena hit or miss, so you can't really betcha Zwane. Unless we're gonna go borrow from our parent club, City Haaland or food, then I can't change anything.
Parent club. Maranza, let's talk about ES Tunis. ES Tunis, 0 shots, nothing on target, nothing shot. They've been sitting back. Nice, Sundowns, Logiavateka, keep us making saves. Can they keep this up? This thing, maybe in a mid block. I'm not going to call it a low block fully, but it's a mid block.
You know what, Ne? The thing is, when you're playing a low block like that, or whatever you call it, right? The good thing is that when Sundowns get frustrated, that they get too comfortable. When you get frustrated, you get too comfortable, then you feel like they won't come to us. Literally one mistake, when they get that chance, I'm telling you, they can score.
Yeah.
that is the tricky part about this low block. That's I'm saying William must play a vital role when it comes to how they're playing now, because he needs to be playing as a sweeper, the old sweeping way, not the center back, but the old way of playing as a sweeper.
Yeah.
Come out of the box a little bit, so that when you got the second balls and all those things, that he needs to do that. But if he stay on those poles and then they break, they get one pass right. If you can check the last time, the last minute when they were playing, before the referee blow for the halftime, if they got that right pass, that pass right, it was 1-on-1 versus William. You understand me? So William needs to come out of the box a little bit, push a little bit. Remember, if the keeper push, which means the defenders become comfortable and they push a little bit. There's the midfield side push and then the striker push, and then you're in the box already. So whatever they're doing, it is working for them, because Sundowns, when they get frustrated, they'll get comfortable, and when they get comfortable, that is where they get the break.
Okay. Let me bring to Timan. Yes, Tunis has not been dangerous at all. At all. Can they keep this up? Not having shots, not having attacks, getting attacked, keep Shama safe. Can they keep this up, or is Sundowns going to score the goal?
My brother, definitely Sundowns going to put it here. But they need to play our philosophy. Our football is a carpet football. We don't play that flying moves that they play. We need, and the only one thing getting about Sundowns is rushing things. We don't need to rush things now. We need to keep our football, our philosophy, and then we're gonna score. Definitely, Calpet, we're gonna score. But if we're rushing things now, that's the problem we're gonna be start.
Okay. It seems like they're making a defensive change.
We need to be defense.
Okay. It seems like they're making a
it look like
defensive substitution. Number 10, yeah. Number 10 is coming off. I'm gonna come back.
Number 13.
Number 13, Pushniba. Tolani.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, wait, before I go, the team, and I never got your prediction. How's this game gonna end?
It looked like it's gonna go to extra time, because we scored the goal, but it looked like the game is gonna go with extra time. But we need to play our proper football. That's what we're supposed to be playing. Not football or sort of. But labantu bayingozi njengamanje, because we're too comfortable. Because njengamanje attack. Once bathola ithuba elilodwa labantu bazoscore. And labantu laba ba very very disciplined. Uyababona indlela abadlala ngaba very disciplined. And bese kule game bazi ukuthi bazokwenzani. But we very too comfortable, because njengamanje siyabawina ngayo yonke indlela. It's just because asikhona ukukora. But one mistake labantu bathola chance eyodwa bazoscore, and then the game is iphelile. But we need to play our football, higher press, to make sure ukuthi if it's figure bona ku danger zone yabo siyakora.
Okay, let me bring Tolani. This thing of Esperance just sitting back, man. Bazokhona ukuhlala for 90 minutes.
Othi namanje ngisasho, they did it the first game. Babehleli. Suspicious kwabo even in the first game, and this time around, Mr. Oti, they have a reason. They have equal to protect. And lento ukuthi fanele sidlale ngoWilliams. Labantu laba abasprays, Mr. Oti. So masiqala ngoWilliams was inverted press. So Malik Williams, they don't come. So uzokwenza njani? Ufuna uWilliams azafika ku center line. Bazoscore phela lapho, Mr. Oti. So kumele umuntu othinta ibhola kaningi uRivaldo la, yabo. We must give uRivaldo nayo ulokhuzana uselula mayiselula more balls ukuze sikwazi ukuthi sidlale ngabo, because angesikwazi ngempela ukudlala ngo Williams, because they don't press, they have a goal to protect. And for me, Mr. Uti, ngizasho namanje, first half I'm happy with it. We vary game yethu, we played high, masibona ukuthi okay sebevalele le passage, sishintshe ibhola to another side, yabo. Ngeke phela sishaya ama short pass to change the side. We can play also diagonal ball, yabo. So for me, Mr. Oti, we just need a goal, yabo. and make sure
how long will you guys be able to do this? Maybe I'll ask that question too. How long will you guys be able to do this before niba frustrated? Let go before
we already frustrated. I mean, we already frustrated, Mr. Oti. And abantu bathi isn't down there. Our players are frustrated. Even now, we're frustrated. Sadly, Mr. Oti, like we wanna score, we wanna equalize. So it's only maybe ungabuza like a technical team would say, how long will they be forced to add another attacking player and sacrifice the defend. But for now, I think it's maybe 60 minutes. Yeah, well, and we're gonna sacrifice because kahle sidlala 5 defenders. So past 60 minutes, we might sacrifice the defender a lot and try and pin them down.
Yeah. Okay. Kumo, can Tunis hold out? Are they hurting themselves by doing this low block? I see they even took out the more dangerous player there.
Clearly, it's what they've been practicing for the past week or so.
Yeah.
I mean, like, luckily for them, normally when we play CAF games, we like to use the sun and the heat to our advantage, you know? And
true.
luckily for them, Loftus has the best pitch in Africa. I mean, like, it rained, but there's no waterlogs, which means it's not as bad. So you can really run on the grass without those water patches everywhere. So they can try and continue. Is there a plan, like you have mentioned, they took out their lethal person just for another defender? Well, that's what they want to do, you know? You can tell how Sundowns players are on discovery medical aid, one last number, because they'll go for therapy. The reason why I mention such things is because of I'm gonna go for the frustration part. I don't it can be there, but their mentality and aggression and resilience as Sundowns is none to none. Because it's second to none. Because these guys have been in so many situations where they never panic. They know they stick to their game plan and they will get their goal eventually. Even though lyrical low block or aka roadblock, we finding ways we just not that lucky. And honestly, you can try and practice only one. They got this roadblock situation, try to defend. We're gonna unlock you. We're gonna unlock you, then we're gonna go to extra time, then penalties. I agree about some people threatening like a 20 rand multi from Marawa start. So I'm not that confident anymore. Then we're gonna win it because it's runway. Mara, I get it, man. Honestly, like I wanna, if God forbid, if we lose today, I'm just gonna pray for Mazembe loses, so at least we can brag and say we're gonna get 1 billion.
They actually just
score. I
scored.
already gave you score. I'm not gonna change. I'm foreseeing 2-0.
But I'm saying TP Mazembe just scored.
Maragas win is a final. We still win. We still qualify. I get.
It depends. If I believe if Tunis beats you guys now and TP Mazembe wins, then you
get 5 points. Get 5 points. Can I read that? I was confusing with that L'Esperance. Oh yeah.
Because I get Ahly and Wheat that are already through. Esperance is, according to FIFA's rankings, they are behind you guys. But if they beat you guys, and TP Mazembe beats Tunis in the final, that means you're not going to the Club World Cup.
It's fine.
Okay, no. Sharp, Kumo, thank you. Guys, okay, like I said, I'm gonna let in the next panel just now. It seems that TP Mazembe has scored on their side. 58th minute, Joel Bear has scored. They've got an away goal, meaning that Ahly needs to score 2 goals in order for them to go through. And one of the permutations is that if TP Mazembe was to go through versus Ahly and then win the tournament, that means that Ahly is through because they won it last year. Wydad is through to the Club World Cup because they won it the year before that. TP Mazembe would be the winners this year, then the high-ranked team would come down to this game. So whoever would win this game would be the guys that go through to represent, to go through to the Club World Cup. Are they still checking it? Okay, they're checking it. Oh, Ntuli says they're checking it. The Ahly game, they're checking the thing. So there could still be hope. There could still be hope. So yeah, very, very interesting permutations on that side. Like I said, it seems as though ES Tunis has decided that they're going to sit back. I don't know. They think Pali. Shalulile utingile Pali. I don't know. No goal. Okay, no goal. Phew, so Mamelodi Sundowns fans, you can still relax. It's a no goal. It has been disallowed. So, 5-minute check. So, yeah, your dream still stays alive. Let me see who's here.
Remarkably close. Shalolina's had the best chance.
Tabi.
Abdoti.
Kimo Tabi. Ipakile pasi team how Tunis.
Oh, if in ye on Kaizer Chiefs, Kaizer Buisa. Abdoti, Eric explain ele batho bana ba ntseng ba mpotsa hore why nna ke dutse ke kena ko paneleng ya hao. Guys, I'm a member in this live. Nna ke member ka mo. Hore na lona le batla ho bua kapa ha le batle. Ntshang joinang team le khono ba le rona ka WhatsApp. That's why le tlo mpona ke bua mona because I'm a member. Patalang le tle ka mo le tlo khona ho dula mo stage le ska la hla le mpotsa hore why OT ya ntsampe ya mo hangata. Sundowns ka moya o ingwele. Ke kopa ke le gift up to Tika Lion. Abdi Kumole Abdi Kuts. Okay, Abdi Kutso hosane re tlabele ka kwa ka Durban. How sa o tla Abdi Tika BFL mo ke bone fela itunusa ka plus screen. I will be happy. Ke a tseba lona le tlo wina Nedbank. Ke lona le dangerous. Rona we are nothing. Rona ga mbela ga amhetse. Ke kopa le gift up to Tika ka Lion today. Ke kopa bona teddy bear. Ke kopa bona train. Ke a le kopa.
Hey, thank you, Sammy. Hey, guys, to become a member.
Guys, upload just kabale foster hore le tap screen ha le batlo tap screen le mo fe at least a reach bo 5,000 ka letsatsi ha le batlo mo gifta ha le batlo etsa next. Guys, ke itse ke member ka mo tsamang le lo joina le tlo ba le nna WhatsAppong le khawana mpotsa wa ntse jiga mo. Ene le tswa mo Chiefs Assembly fral kopa re a konvela re iphile peace tswang mo rona tswa ha nko Chiefs
alive for his side.
Thank you. Guys, to become a member, you have to go over to YouTube. So the link is in my bio for those who are here. For those who are on TikTok, the link is in my bio. Subscribe and then click on join. To become a member, we have a WhatsApp group where we speak a lot. My members have their own show on Fridays, which is run by them, and you see them here. So yeah, please, go join and kupari gift, guys. Kupari gift, guys. Thank you, Butlari. Thank you, Malume Kutso. Butlari.
Abdi Kutso. Rale bua ka di rose but ke kopa ho bona lion ke kopa ho bona train ke kopa ho bona teddy bear ka mo once in my life isale ke join this panel ha ke so bone train ka mo ha ke so bone teddy bear ka mo ha ke so bone lion ka mo le hana le ka di bracelet tsa di bracelet ke a le kopa bontate ke a le kopa
Thank you. Let me pay you, Butlari. What do you think of the game so far, Butlari?
I think even if Sundowns were, I think even Sundowns. Is it a penalty?
Ah, is that a goal? Oh no!
But that's not supposed to be a penalty.
Wait, is that a goal? Is the standing? Va?
The goal Sundowns.
No, Tunis. Yes, Tunis just scored.
Ah, yeah, it's gone.
2-0.
Ah, they're done. And yeah.
What a goal. Williams.
What is VAR saying?
VAR is not saying anything. It's a goal. It's standing. As it stands, it's 2-0. I don't know. They're not saying anything about VAR.
But was it not supposed to be a penalty on the other side?
I think they let that go. Yeah, it's a goal.
Which is not
2-0.
fair.
Yo, 2-0, guys.
I know.
Abdoti kana irin twela ebo tikumo ba ebo tikucho ba winang ka yona. Ire ntho recordela ha o ke kopa e bapale hore na win ne jwang or whatever ho sala
Motsepe ba tlogela Motsepe ba tlogela dipelo di botlhoko Motsepe
wa ba tswa re kenya ditabeng ba rona pelo tsa rona di botlhoko ka mvela wa ntse ba re kenya ditabeng.
Oh, Justin, Ahly also scored on that side. Ahly has taken a 1-0 lead versus TP Mazembe. Let me go to...
It was me.
Oh, yes.
No, it was me. Now my conversation changes. I was saying Sundowns are getting a lot of chances. Didn't utilize them, hit the bar and upright. Look, I think when it's not your day, it's not your day, man. Shall we got chances? They were saved. When it's not your day, it's not your day. Like, that's when you realize that football gods are not with you. Maybe Rulani was right on the press conference when he was comparing Ahly with Real Madrid and Man City, saying the football gods know where the Champions League is going. So if you're not at that level, the football gods, they just look away. Yeah, maybe he knew why he was asking for 4 years. Also, he spoke about Betways. Once you speak about Betways, you're calling for bad luck. Because ask at Naturena, they spoke about Betways. Now we are losing.
Wow, ha ba bua Naturena kena kae?
Okay,
I'm a Chiefs fan, I wasn't happy.
Guys.
Wait, Oti, but what I will say, what I will say, Oti, it's I feel like already people are saying Sundowns fans are already quiet in the stand before the goal was scored. So Sundowns fans are not fan one. They are not making it tough. They are quiet, panicking. Like Sundowns fans are useless, man. They should go to North Africa and learn how to go with your team and not suffer with the team. How are you quiet when the second half starts? You were supposed to...
Free State wena botibutile ka balo kadima masele kwa e ka be no jena po Sundowns ke a gola sena le 10.
Maybe they should have took a bus and took Suelele.
E ka be ba kadima masele ka be stadium sena se utlwagala ka be sa kwa ga loko ga Esperanza because in a total to
It's done, guys. I think
Let me bring in Malume Kuto. Malume Kuto.
Kumo.
What do you think of this game, Malume Kuto?
Amasanda one.
Hey, Mikoti. Maybe the 4 3 goals. Kala winning. Yar. Kikile mo, kito supporta Sundowns. Pasi ateka. Bakholwe ateka Esperance. Mara it doesn't look like it's gonna go in. But Sundowns have the quality to score 3 goals. They need 3 goals, Mr. OT.
Budu kojwa tumana bana.
Wait, guys. Order.
2 goals is not enough. They need 3 goals. And if they can't get 3 goals, they are out. And this 20-year-old is doing wonders. Esperance. Me, Mr. OT. Psychology says to perform at your utmost best, you must perform, you must try and get the settings similar to what you are used to. Sundowns players do not know a fully packed stadium. If they started at 57 supporters, they would have dominated this game. They do not know the pressure of more message chance, someone calling you with your mother.
Yeah.
At Chiefs, at Pirates, I will say it, when you miss a chance, they call everything, even your nephews, they're in the mix. They tell you about how ugly your child is because you missed a chance. Sundowns players, unfortunately, they are not used to that. They've been performing well, but the setting is different, Mr. OT. But I believe the players who have been introduced, especially Thembinkosi Lodge will score. Lodge, I perform. We try a packed stadium. And please, Sundowns, if you want to win, give Lodge the ball. Don't tell us about your thinking philosophy. Lodge will score. Lodge will lead you to a destination. I'm respecting him again. I'm telling you, Mr. OT. The problem we have, I want Bubu Alend. We are shooting. He doesn't do this. He doesn't. It's because the crowd today is screaming in his ear. He's not used to such. He's not used to Omuntati pass, Omuntati shaya, Omuntati trapper, Omuntati pusher, Omuntati diver, all at once. You don't even know what to do. You don't know this. Even Coach Rulani, he's even fetching the players. Make us win this up. Because they can't hear anything. They are not used to this. They can't even call for the ball. And this is a lesson to Sundowns supporters. Support your team every day. And even the Sundowns supporters in the crowd, they are not like the 57 that usually see. Those ones who are 57, they are there to scoop every day. Today, there are new faces who don't even know it's up Mejiwa. We still sing. There are new faces who are swearing at the players. I can tell you now, someone said, I can bet my life for Uyakai when Lodge stood up. But at least Lodge is a big boy. He's played for a team with supporters. So he understands what he but I know Sundowns players, some of them, they are shocked. Today. They don't know what to do with themselves. So hopefully, Lodge, I can tell you, if you're a betting man, Lodge will score. Or Lodge will create.
Let me bring in.
One last time, Mr. OT.
Let me bring in T-Man. T-Man, 1-0 down.
I said, ukhubulisisa kahle ngingasho ngathi if abantu sebabhede
Guys, please mute. Everybody else, please mute. I don't want to get banned because of the sound of the TV. Hey.
I was new out here Mutland. Ngike ngasho ngathi labantu ba discipline if bangathola ichance eyodwa bazokwenza short bus discipline ukuthi bakhomba ukuthi labantu game bayayazi they've been through a lot nama stages. So I was new. I'm very disappointed abantu baseNingizimu Africa especially.
Yeah.
Because I can hear they so happy iSundowns ukuthi kwenzakalani njengamanje. Akukho mnandi. As ama South Africans uwezwa ekhuluma njengoba ekhuluma ngeSundowns because Sundowns ngicabanga ukuthi imele iSouth Africa. It's not about the Sundowns namhlanje. It's about iSouth Africa yonkana. So ukuzwa abantu baseSouth Africa bekhuluma kanje is painful because mina ngumlandeli weSundowns. But noma ngabe yipi team yala eSouth Africa uma ibhekene namazwe aseAfrica obviously kufanele ngibe yi-South African ngikumele ukuthi nje le team imele izwe lakithi. So ukuzwa abantu base-South Africa be-emotional ngale ndlela yokuthi bayajabula yinto ekade beyivele beyifisa ukuthi mayenzeke. It's so painful. Abalandeli bala e-South Africa basafika i-workshop ukuthi ba-understand ukuthi football isho ukukhulu. Awukhona ukwenza kanje uze uphumela obala njengale out lesanda kuphuma iyahleka kumnandi. But our team is our South African football. Lento ekade yenzeka nakubafana bayaphinda bayayenza. Which is not ayikho grand awuthiyami. Ayikho grand. Lana ngicabanga ukuthi upresident wase-South Africa ubefisa ukuthi Sundowns iwine. Ngikhuluma ngomongameli South Africa. Ngikhuluma ngawo wonke umuntu othi uyi-South African ozibiza nge-South African ubefisa ukuthi Sundowns iwine, especially kulamazwe ase-Africa. So uma kunomuntu okwazi ukulafa ahleke enze ijoke ngento efana nale akayona isupport webhola lo muntu. Yilabantu abaqhamuka nje bakhuluma ngefootball ngoba bekhuluma la ko TikTok. They not abawona abathanda ibhola labo bantu basimakethe. So njengamanje I don't think Sundowns izokhona ukubuya, but I'm proud of my team. I'm very proud. Ngijabulile kakhulu ngabadlale ngayo.
Sundowns iPirates iyajabula iKaizer kwi-final idlala ne-Ahly.
So come on guys, come on, let's be professional guys. We can't act like this. We can't behave like this. We kule stage se-game esinjenganalesi. We can't act like this. As a South African kumele bafethu sibambane.
Ngisacela ukuniphendula bobhuti.
No, this is not.
Guys, whoa.
Ngisacela ukuniphendula bobhuti.
Siboka konke. Whoa, ngiyeza.
Ayikho right ma awuthiyami. I don't mind noma ningathini. Ngivele ngikulindele ukuthi ningasho noma yini enithanda thina singama South Africans ayikho right lento esiyenzayo. Ayikho right. Singala masidlala sodwa sigconane noma yini, but not masidlala namazwe ase-Africa ukuthi singakhuluma ngalendlela esikhuluma ngayo. Lento i-unprofessional ayikho right awuthiyami.
Okay, Timen, ithi ngifake uMalums. Malums. Malums, are you with me? Okay, we'll go to Usman Wonke. Oh, guys, and for again, Kolani, can you hear me?
Yeah, I was singing.
Tell me about your thoughts about this.
Yeah, before my thoughts, Mr. Otsi. This is not a national team chance. It's Sundowns, it's a Mamelodi. So for me, some Sundowns also, you know. And I celebrated Chiefs, Ahly. That's rivalry, Mr. Otsi. So I'm a Sundawana. I'm a special. Sundowns, this is not the bafana. Young son. So let's not be emotional. But I understand the Chabula because it's our rival. A group is a revival. Yeah, but back to your point, Mr. Oti. That thing is happening. They might get a one chance because they've literally got one chance and punish. And Joe think she has a kind of good. If Andrea, they very little. Yeah, and they're very little and Gonzagil, Mr. Oti. So yeah, it's one of those. So some next year because it's chai.
It's chai. Are you with me? Where's Morgan?
I'm with you.
There we go. Tell me, what are you thinking, my brother?
Sure. You should have started to lose one in a lot earlier, much earlier. As though Sundowns, I say phone Sundowns were rivals, but fitting a court a lot. You never see Barcelona supporting in Madrid. Some are rival, we're not friends, la. And you should have started to launch those one a much earlier, like game lay. And the Sundowns is much slow compared to the Exparan when going forward. Should have started to launch those one a much earlier, in my opinion.
Do you think that there's any way back into this game? There's still 19 minutes.
Yes, there is hope. Football, there's always hope. It's only one goal that changes the game. You know football. Everyone knows football. That one goal just changes the complexion of the game. Just one goal, the game could change on its head.
Okay, Sibonga. Let me bring in, I've done, let's go to Mtandeni. Mtandeni, what's going on, my brother, here? What's happening?
Woy majazi kambani.
Hey, sibukela 2-0.
Hey, le athi ikwatile ephumela ndoda. Coming back to the game, yabo. For me, I feel like Sundowns don't have anyone to blame, but I'm a fans wabo.
Okay.
Yeah, they must blame their fans. This is a big club, in fact. You find about Pirate and about Chiefs. Immediately you start messing up nemkondo coach. That's when the problem comes. Rulani last week had a very good game plan, of which it was working for the team, although they were not scoring, but it was working. So coming in today, you're changing the whole reflection of the game. You're bringing in new players, changing the system, start playing Route 1 in your home ground. That's where the problem is. So for me, the way he approached the game, he played directly to the next year experience, because that's what experience wanted them to do. Bayabas physically they are not strong enough. Height, they don't have too much height. So this pressure was built by our fans on Tuesday, I mean, because if you had right, they were booing Mandela, and the way they were treating Rulani, Uchuloch is missing a lot of chances. Today we're experiencing Ushalulile missing a lot of chances here. When you are playing last week game, Ulochi was I think he was 90% one of the side whereby we have my chances. But today we am Sapa, what for? Because he was supposed to be the coach and start telling the guy what to do in the final third and give much coaching. I beg the other ways he can improve him from that side. But subbing him off, that means now you don't trust your play. So for me, I always feel like the only people they should blame is their fans, because they never believed from the players from the beginning. They should have. This game was needing Guloch, Uzwane, and Ushalule lone striker. Take away Ripero Plantale White. Have double 10, defending at 3. That's what you do as a coach, because you want a goal. Then they can play those 1-2 combination passes, but you goal early. One goal early within first 10 minutes, they're gonna be back on the game. But the way it is now, I'm punished Chai now.
Okay. No, Mtandeni, thank you so much. Update: Ahly is leading 2-0. So TP Mazembe is essentially out of this game also. So with that being said, that could mean that Mamelodi Sundowns qualifies regardless of this result for the Club World Cup. The one big thing was that TP Mazembe needed to go win the whole thing for it to be even a question. So it looks like Mamelodi Sundowns and Esperance would also still qualify. Let me go to Usinje. Sinje?
Mr. OT. Mr. OT, uyayazi kufeti.
Ikufeti.
Uyayazi kufeti. Khumbula umenzi. Uyabazi umenzi ngubane kubambo lwami kunegufeti pha ethi one shot, one bullet.
Yeah.
Pow! That's where we are. One shot, one bullet. That's all we did. I said this in the first half, and it happened. They don't need many chances. They just need to be effective. Out of the block, explosive on the right, 2 chances and Sundowns half in the 18 area, shot, goal. Iyaphela kanjalo. Bacathina bafana. Sundowns are coming back home. Sundowns are nothing without the brown envelope. I've said it. I will say it again. I will say it forever. They are nothing without the brown envelope. Sundowns cannot win anything without the brown envelope.
Allegedly.
They are not supposed to be here, Mr. Oti.
Allegedly,
my foot. They are not supposed to be here. They are not supposed to be here.
The thoughts
Yanga is
and
supposed to be
comments.
playing this game.
The thoughts and
The
comments
gods
shared
will.
by people on
The,
the panel
the gods,
and in
the
the
gods,
comments.
God is
Let me
punishing them for
get myself
reaping
out
the
of it
blessings
first.
that do not belong to them. They can put Atazwane in. They can put Atazwane later on. They can put him even tomorrow. They can put him the next day. They are not going to win. They are not supposed to be playing this game. Yanga was
CJ,
robbed. Yanga
wait,
is supposed to be.
let me first get myself out of it. The views
That's
expressed
it.
by the panelists and in the comments are not those of overthinking football. Please, guys. Anyway, CJ, where
Justice
did
for
they go
Yanga.
wrong? Where did they
Justice
go
for
wrong?
Yanga. Justice for Yanga.
Hi, but yeah, CJ, where did they go wrong today?
Who?
Sundowns.
They went wrong the day they disqualified Yanga's goat. That's where they went wrong.
Violence, CJ. Real question. Where did they go wrong today?
A question I said this is the first half, Mr. Oti. Sundowns are playing a game they're not competent in playing. They're not competent in this game. They're not effective in this game. They will never win any games. I told you that the Esperanza coach said, we have played 4 hours playing in the low block and coming out. What is 1 hour? It's nothing. 60 minutes in the low block. Look at them. Sundowns is having possession in places where they're not dangerous. If you look at these goal scoring opportunities that we are talking about, they are not definite goal scoring opportunities. Why? Because they are pushing Sundowns in places where they're not dangerous. In that low block, they are staying in that low block. They are staying in the tangent. Look at that shot. It's not going anywhere. Take a shot there. You're not troubling anyone. That's the game plan of Esperanza. That's what the coach said is going to do. And he's doing it effectively. Knowing fully well that you can give Sundowns all the possession, but give them in places where they're not going to be dangerous. Rulani can do whatever he wants. He does not have a player that can cross the ball from G line, C line. He does not have strikers that can score anywhere in the field. They need to be in a particular position for them to be dangerous. And Esperanza is showing us that the gods will punish you when you reap other people's blessings.
Hey, before you go back there, let me go to Lemar, CJ. Let me bring it to Tuli. What are your thoughts about this game?
Yeah, when Mr. Utsi, this game, I think this game was lost on the press conference.
Yeah.
The way Rulani was commenting there, he wasn't giving me any confidence. Yeah. It's like he knew, like he didn't believe it among himself. Parents, I think they came with a good plan because they came here to defend. So what they did, they allow Sundowns to play on the sides, ne? And then what they do, they overloaded the center. So whenever first half, especially first half, Urubero, whenever he touches the ball, there will be like 3-4 men on his case.
Yeah.
It's possessive.
Yeah.
So their plan was to defend. And I don't know what happened to Sundowns because I just think Rulani over-calibrated this Sundowns team. Because the Sundowns, remember when they used to play with double 10, they used to be able to penetrate through these teams, low block. Because why? They used to play Ilo Kunjana, those short passes, and it was a fast short passes. Now it seems like they stand with the ball. So when you stand with the ball, you give your opponent time to think. But before they used to play it fast and confuse the opponent and able to penetrate through the low block. But it seems like they changed it and it's killing them now. These guys, they only got one chance, and it's chai. They're not going to get 3 goals now. It's too much. But at least the only positive thing for the Sundowns fans, they're going to the World Cup. Yeah. So there should be at least there's something positive to pick up from there. But yeah, that's my view on the game.
No, I hear Ntuli. Let me go to Fistos. Fistos, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey, bro, Oti, who's it?
Hi, man, right, Fistos. Tell me, Fistos, what are your game?
Sharp. Mr. Oti, just one thing I want to indicate. Yabona, we are very lucky ukuthi thina siyabukela ibhola and then we can comment while ibhola lidlala. We must always remember ukuthi ama-coaches, they analyze and plan pre-matches. And then at the end of the day, whatever they've planned, they will try to implement a game in. So Urulani plan yakhe was to play route 1, which route 1 is not Sundown style. And the first half, I think most of us, we were happy with, no, they are doing very well. Unfortunately, Esperance, it took one chance and they score. So that's how football, we must understand. Ukuthi thina, for us to sit here and chat and comment about it, it's very easy. But I'm a coach, ayazama ukuthi analyze ukuthi what would work. Urulane, what we also think would miss the point today is to change his style to Sundowns. Sundowns doesn't play like this. Sundowns doesn't play route 1. So come today because you are under pressure, you feel that the pressure is too much, you want to change your whole style of play, then you're gonna lose the game. Ama-players ahlala dlala ngawo ku-CAF, abo Thembazwane, abo Modibe, ubabeke benchini. For what good reason? Because you want to play route 1. It will never work, Mr. Oti. Wonke lama-player lawo most awakawadlalisayo today, they were off for the weekend. Such a badlala nesikhukhuni. He tried new players because unikeza this one a rest, of which according to Yena, it was a plan to ensure with a player akaya rest, but it did not work. So if ever it worked, ngaba Sundowns fans are happy ukuthi Urulane has done very well. So we must understand we took analyze a game and to plan. It's very difficult because the very same opponents, they are also planning. It's not to say with the Esperance is like South Africa to just come and watch Uguti Sundowns is win. They also got a plan. They also planned this low block by Jalai. They also capitalized Guma opportunities about tonight, of which by Tolile Bakor. Then one last thing, Mr. Oti, let's not watch football with emotions. We are different. Some of us, we are tired of Gudliwa Sundowns. I'm a Pirate fan. I'm tired of Gudliwa Sundowns. Mangboni Sundowns lose kanje, I celebrate. But I don't need to be emotion and force abantu ukuthi guys because the Sundowns is CAF, everyone must support Sundowns. Man City iluzile Champions League. Thina be Man United we were celebrating. That's how football it is. So let's not come here sibe nama emotion. This is a fun game. Thank you, Mr. Oti.
Okay, no, thank you, Fistos. Let me bring you ASAP Shambe. ASAP, how are you?
Ngimnandi Otsamwena.
Lina ke right, man. Tell me ASAP. We wanna Zarike.
I'm outside emotional vandaag. You know what, man? I'm but I'm not mad at Rulani or am I mad at the players? But I definitely do think Uchi, it's time to move on from Shalulile Manja, unfortunately. Okay. He seems to have lost his shooting boots for a very long time, for a while now. We weren't outplayed. When it mattered. Yeah. And the lesson will always go back to if you don't take your chances when you have them, and we had more than enough chances to bury this game. More than enough chances to bury this game. But unfortunately, yeah, I definitely think it's time to move on from Mushalulile, man. I'm not mad at Rulani going for route 1. I mean, like, you 1-0 down. There's no way it was Obuyuzo Shama short passes if they didn't work in the first leg already. Why would you be doing the same thing again? That's insanity. Yeah. So of course you're gonna want to throw everything at your opposition, and that also means putting yourself in different and awkward positions, Joe. And I think it's good that Sundowns is trying a different philosophy or a different way of playing, because then I guess then these are the building blocks of us not being so one-dimensional, man. Because teams have definitely figured it out. how to beat Sundowns. Well, let me rather say ama teams in CAF because akekho ngimsabayo ku PSL. So labo abakhuluma kakhulu bakhulumisa ukuthi nje but nabo bayacaba ukuthi mebangahlangana nathi next week sobathela induku.
Okay.
So African teams have definitely figured out how to play Sundowns. We saw it with Yanga, and we're seeing it again today. So I think Rulani does. I don't think it's a bad idea to experiment, especially if you're 1-0 down. You're already losing, so you know.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not mad at this loss. Just disappointed, but I'm not mad at the loss.
Okay, no stress. Thank you. ASAP. Let me go to Theo. Theo, what do you think of the game? Gwathula, Theo.
Niyamehlo khona bakhalayo iyo khona bakha awumara madoda mara laba bafana benza umsebenzi. These guys are working uthanda ungathandi. These guys are on their duty whether you like it or not. Uyakhala ukhala uyahleka uyakaka, we don't care, Mr. Uthi. This game deserves this score. Balayeka. There's nothing as a professional supporter, by the way. We are not professionals here. We are supporters. So if you think you are a professional, I'm back Petwe, Baba. Mr. Oti, I want to say one thing, Gurulan. As long as Mokwena is not playing, Bayalayeg.
Hey, Maratillo. Belile mtakama. Esperance yakho
honolo hadina kamide oshisu mungaka osente badelena. I was new good they'll be angry at us when they lose. I was new.
Esperance uyilandela ever since nini?
Now, I was new. Good, they'll be angry at us for supporting our team, Esperance. People are angry now. That's why we must be professional for supporting our team. Like, really. I'm not saying about it. Parama mangoma mngithi. Xesha lisondele. Yilo musi. Siyawuqedela lo msebenzi embombela ngisho ngathi into esayiqala ePeter Mokaba ukuthi baxosha umanqoba siyoyiqedelela embombela futhi. Obekwe yithi esicocweni. We've told them they are not big in Africa, but big in South Africa. They've only won this thing one time. But the way they behave is like they won it 5 times. Esperance has won it 4 times. So we have to show kids who will always belong there. I know ingoma yaka okusalayo sakweli cup izoqala. Okusalayo iyaqala. We are waiting for it. Phakama mangoma mngithi.
Mtele, Gambe, Esperance wilandele for how long? How long have you been an Esperance fan?
Yes, ngisaport elikhulu Esperance ngaqala ukuyithanda nje ngisasengane mangazi ukuthi iyeza kule viki zekhangi ngizoyibukela ekhaya la edlala emhlabathini of South Africa, and then we even bought the rain, we bought the lightning, we bought everything to make sure that they survive. Our team, Esperance.
Okay, Mara. No, I'm talking about yeah. Let me bring in Khutalo. Khutalo, welcome to the show. How are you?
Well, I'm in OT.
What's going on? Khutalo, tell me about this game.
For now, to be honest, I blame the coach. I think the coach got it wrong. From the first whistle, he got it wrong. The lineup was wrong. The formation was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm a big fan of Mamelodi Sundowns attack. We have 40 players in Mamelodi Sundowns. That's number one. We got 40 players.
Yeah.
So out of all those 40 players who got there on Tuesday against Kokoro, he got injured. When he left, 19 minutes, he got injured. He cramped out. So you play him again on Friday. We have Bobo Ganizu, we have Neo Mayem, you got them coolies, you got players, bro. And Akupenchi, so like the formation, I didn't understand it. From the first was like when I was lined up, I'm like, Mo, Saliwala. For me personally, I blame the coach. The coach got it wrong, but anyway, it's football, Yeah, Skalila, Sokala, but hey, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Okay. Hey, now I feel like your coach was getting you guys ready. This press conferences this week.
Hey, yeah, he was. You know, it happened. But it's a hard one to swallow. This one. Because for me personally, I wish we won the CAF. I don't care about the Nedbank Cup, MT8, CAF and Fate. So, you know, that second star will separate us from Pirates. You know, no more ZTC. Two stars. I want. So right now, like, Fate, what's happening? What's going on in Tuana?
Ay, man, khotalo, kakzalunga, man, khotalo. Let me bring
and then
it
guess
out.
what? Alali is winning 2-0, and we know Alali is our team.
3.
It's
It's 3-0 now.
3-0 now.
They
Not
just scored
celebrate.
right now. Let me bring
Yeah,
in
to
who-
Costa.
Let me bring in Nkosikona. Nkosikona, how are you? Welcome. Okay, Nkosikona is not with me anymore. Junior, welcome to the show. How are you?
Ngkhona plus
Okay.
ngeke ukuthi akithi hamba wena hamba sisho central plus isigubhu lapho kumabhakani lo sanongena uzositshela ngesatha sosithatha Mr. when they gonna get the second star while we don't have a second one. We are the one that we are going to take the second one, and then we don't give a damn whether they use the brown envelope to get the second star like before. But for us, sakhuluma isigubhu central sithi hamba wena sangabe bras.
Okay. You guys. Let me see, Junior.
Mhlekazi.
Junior, we won njani game, Junior?
Igame ndiyibona ngohlobo lokokuba tata imali doesn't coach but brings you equality in terms of players. Rulani Mokwena had never been a coach. Rulani Mokwena knows nothing about football. When the chips are down, Rulani Mokwena is not there. Okay, I thought they were scoring. Is not there to show his caliber. And lento iyambonisa ukuthi le nonsense yakwi-PSL azibone emkhulu kwi-PSL. The people who will show him ukuthi football is something else. Football is something to do with tactics. This is what we see. Yabona uRulani Mokwena bamenza ama-crumbles. Yabona when you cut the bread, lanto eshiyekayo kuthiwa zi-crumbles. That is what he is. He is nothing. But because of money that Sundowns has, Rulani Mokwena will always be mirrored as a better coach. Rulani Mokwena, he came here knowing very well ukuthi this team must not get a second goal, irrespective of what is happening. Sundowns was not supposed to concede at all. For Sundowns to have conceded, it shows ukuthi this route 1 and forget ukuthi mawuvula ubani ozoshiyeka adlale as a free man to add and cover wherever. Akanayo lonto leyo. uRulani Mokwena is the only coach who was once loaned. ISouth Africa ndazi kuzi-players mina ezilonwayo, kodwa there is history of a coach iloan ukuthi siyakulona hambe yocoacha kwa-Pirates on loan to show that he knows nothing. This is what it shows. And uRulani Mokwena will never win a star. Pitso Mosimane will always carry that. Ukuthi I won the star for Sundowns. And that will be it. And after Pitso won the star for Sundowns, he went on to win 2 times for Ahly. So imali is what it is at Sundowns, not coaching. Yeah, waphapha mfana. Mina nje I'm against him. Uyaphapha mfana akazange afunde, akazange athini, but uzibone big because of money. La bayamtshengisa ke manje. Ufama u3-0 score actually la. Esperance is asleep. it was supposed to be 3-0.
Okay.
It's supposed to be 3-0. So I am happy that Sundowns is actually losing. As a South African, I am a fan of Kaizer Chiefs, a stupid team in the country at the moment. I'm proud. But when Sundowns is losing, then I feel happy. I feel I'm a fan in South Africa now.
Okay.
Danke,
okay. Thank you, Junior. Guys, for
Money
this
doesn't
time,
coach.
For this time, I'm just gonna let people come in because we already went over. I'm not gonna stay too long afterwards. Tabani.
Sure,
Welcome.
how's it, brother?
I'm good. Tabani, tell me about this game.
This game, Sundowns, the perfect game. Couldn't make but I'm shots on target. Strikers say. Well, as for this loss, I don't think we should be too happy. Siyazi sinama rivals, Sundowns, nan. I'm a Chiefs fan, but Monday was one. Mayo has signed for Sundowns. Monday. At the end of the season, Bazo signed 20 foot. Fake 20 there. Sundowns. Angijabuli ngobidliwe because izoya nje ukuthi markets kabuhlungu. They will sign 20 players. I know for sure. And Urulani, let's not forget ukuthi Urulani quit his job. We Pirates. After calling Nyembes, every match, the referees were quit a call. This is not a coach. Was never meant to be a coach. Who write for my assistants? I don't know what he's doing. Who writes it up? That's all I have to say, bro.
Okay, no. Tabani, thank you. Lebza, have you been able to get your car out?
No, the guy hasn't come back. I'm still blocked, so I'm pretty much just sitting here waiting. Hey, bruh, it's hectic. And I went out the time when the match was suspended. I never went back inside the stadium.
Oh,
So
ever since.
I've been sitting in the car since then.
Oh. Paka koloi ko
So hey,
fauzi,
yeah,
man.
but
Paka
but
koloi ko fauzi.
yeah, normally ke paka inside the complex, but today they had blocked every road. So hey, it's hectic. Being beaten at the same time, having these frustrating situations, it's really bad. So, but you know what? I was prepared for this. You remember the other time on the show I said the game against Swallows? I said it was preparing me for the loss against Esperance. And Sundowns did not disappoint. It lost as I had expected. I'm not heartbroken because I was anticipating this loss. I was anticipating it. I mean, I was optimistic, but I knew we were gonna lose.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've pretty much, when you beat a child so many times and then they get to a point where they no longer feel pain, you beat them and they're just staring at you in the eyes. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like I was beaten before the game even started. Even before the first leg, I was beaten. So I accepted.
Hey, ask
Yeah.
us Chiefs fans, we know, but it's fine. We'll break it down properly on Monday. Let me just carry on. Kumo, unlucky.
Thank you, bro. Wa utlwa re mentse mo paneleng ba ke ne ka di hotspot ba hotspotile motho a Wi-Fi wa fiber will never see such mo paneleng. Yo la bolela batho yo ne la bolela guys mara bro re tla bina bjang batho ba re jimetse batho ba re konopa ka ditladi 20 land ne re ka swing fela mona ne re ka swing we thinking Rulani is a fantastic coach. We lost, yes, mara if we're being honest, we were the better side.
If only we were more lethal, wantalohanya. No, I'm not hurt. Okay, I am hurt, but like, if we had to analyze this game, there was this person who said, "Hore, Sundowns who had ball possession but was not penetrating the right." Yo, yeah, I love it. But anyway, the stats are shady. 69%, 10 on target, 23 of targets. Get at him. So one. It only took one chance to actually win it for Esperance. Again. For the past 5 years, Sundowns, so Kale, we've been the better side, if we're being honest. Kale got this low block, aka road block, aka parking the bus, aka transition attack. King route one, these terminologies more teams. King route one football.
Helicopter.
King route one.
Helicopter.
Helicopter. Oh, okay. So man, guys, we played. I'm proud of my boys. We played nice in a long time. I wonder ever since, like, for the past 7 games, we've been winning, we've been drawing. But at this time, we actually showed Sundowns where we can play as a team. Unfortunately, Shalulile has this style, Saure. Whenever he has to score, he leans back, and the goals are gonna go up. But for this time, my brother, we need to just get a lethal striker. Hopefully, go West Africa or go North. I think I get my medical Monica Bafana, they can play Sundowns. I get Bafana basically Sundowns. Remove the chance have any high. So, guys, sorry, 1 billion, baloyi, roreka, rospenda, wantalohanya. And yes, open. Kura batho ba confuse ha hore mo ke game ya Tunis Sundowns le Esperance seng Esperance ne after le tlo hopela ka di hotspots tsa batho ba bang re go rra setsa boshugo botlemo and a happen ko Club World Cup le ka se dlaleng le na machizi le mapere le ka se dlaleng le tla bona ka rena ke ra Club World Cup o re khale mo Real Madrid I low block e khala pile or khala ka mokoro challenge wa monate me tlhole ba gala mo CAF bo Al Ahly no expose you or how I didn't say cause one ro ira halang go Club World Cup again in this format.
Yeah.
I shambaka se gale like in 2018 fela go roba Sundowns le gale bo cowardice emang tlabelo like coach ka wa bolela coach ka e best wa bolela ke tlale ona go groupung and from now on I guess gonna le batho ne that don't subscribe to my group. Those privileges get a value it's a wudu khutsolisiyo. Fela, the rest of you can wait.
No, cool. Thank you. Let me bring in Future BK. How are you? Future BK, in Chalaka Cave, man.
I'm fed.
Now
I can see.
What's going on?
I can see the direction ya rulani like. This helicopter football is not for Sundowns. It's not for Sundowns. I'm a Sundowns fan. I disagree with Kumo. I disagree with Kumo too much. Because this is not how Sundowns play. You understand? Rena re dlala ka di combination, re dlala ka di short passes, di triangle, like mara today and then re la ko matsong a batho ba. They have top defenders and Rona we play the high balls.
Yeah.
Understand? I can say we created Mara. Nerga dlala 5 days, nerga score. Understand? Nerga dlala 5 days engwe futhi but posa but half time engwe futhi bereka score. Like
when last Salobana Sundowns idlala football eso ke nako ele re face a relegation ka that other coach wa re ke mang ola o tswa ko ntle kwa.
Yeah. Kana ke mang
Yeah, so
Angel
if
Kapa.
ek direction ya Pitso ai na barking yeah, if ek direction ya Rulani ai Pitso for sure kwa leng teng o ba le di-nightmare shem.
Okay. Okay.
Serious o ba le di-nightmare seng tse di serious. Rulani ha ona mo arisang ai ha ona mo arile ha ba fe Manqoba Mngcithi because yena o take over from Mmereko wa Manqoba Mngcithi. So ek direction ya hae wa ibona ke ntho ena e dlala le go cheaper a boele kwa ha ba mo loan futhi.
Okay, okay. For time's sake, we should
I'm not happy.
For time's sake, it's okay. Just to allow the last people in, guys. Remember, follow. If not followed, click that follow button. We're going to break these games down properly Monday. I just want to get some thoughts now. Let me bring in UPK. PK, unlucky PK, unlucky.
Hola, Uti. No, it's the thank you, bruh. Thank you. Look, we are ahead. Same pain again, like last season. But above everything, well done to AS Tunisia, Esperance. What a better side. They just capitalized on the chances. They opened the space. They were not scared. They didn't come with a mentality of saying we're gonna block and play defensive. They just played football. They really challenged us. We are learning. We as Mamelodi Sundowns supporters, we don't promote mediocrity. Whenever we lose, we don't become sore losers. We can see football. There is direction. There is somewhere where we are going. We cannot promote this thing of Rulani must go forward. Sometimes emotions overcloud people. We believe that this is football. This is football. We play, and when in football, it's either you lose or you win. That's it, or you draw. And unfortunately, in this case, we have lost. Let us accept it. For the fact that we have played a football to this level, we have left a mark of saying Sundowns is not for granted. And guess what? Sundowns represent South Africa. Whether you like it or not, it's here, it's in South Africa. Whether the hatred or not, we shall continue to play this football that we are playing. And definitely, even if teams from African, they will know that South Africa because their league is good. And we have seen that in AFCON. We shall continue to do this football that we are playing. It's a beautiful football. Unfortunately, the other opponent, we are not invisible. We are not playing alone in the ground. There is a team that is also having a good quality football, which is Esperanza, that they have seen today. And it's fine. Let's I'm not disputing. If it makes the South African feel better that we have lost, let them enjoy. Let them enjoy that their own have lost and they think this is a local. But thanks to those who have supported us today, even in the stadium, who went out and supported Mamelodi Sundowns as their own. Thank you, guys, and thank you, everyone. Thank you, OT. It's very hitting. But be careful. You are coming next. Let that not pain.
Tina, we have no pain, Tina. We have no pain. Whether we lose 3 points to you or super sport, it's fine. We don't care anymore. Who cares? Who cares? Coach alone. Thank you, PK. Malumi Kuto, using, you see, you and Tolani have given you member benefits. These are member benefits. I'm closing, but members get to play a card. So I'm going to go with Malumi Kuto. Malumi Kuto.
Mr. Uti, sokuthi nje ama-fans of Sundowns ayangiprovoke. I want the PK is throwing stones, but I'm gonna remain resolute and go in the direction that I wanted to go. To Kumo, who said Kimodumedi, I think Pesalema 31, verse or is it 24? Yeah, verse 24 speaks of with be strong. Let your heart take courage. And I'm being for real, Mr. Otsi. You know, a sign of a man for me is disappointment. When you're disappointed, you know that you are really trying. You are punching up your weight. You are giving it your all. The only way to be disappointed is if you find proper effort. If you never put in effort, you'll always be happy. If you never aim for the stars, you'll always be happy. I'm sure Luena is a content creator who's always trying to grow. You know, disappointment is food for strength and for your heart. You go through disappointments not because you are bad, but because you are trying to be bad. You
Okay.
understand? So, to Amasandawana, I'll say to them, take strength, take courage in the loss. Ningabi Latin, don't be discouraged. What you must learn from this is that you need to support your team. The atmosphere, you need to build a proper atmosphere. You need to be consistent in supporting your team. There is no way. I know I said it jokingly, but it's difficult. It's disappointing. Which a team can win 6 league titles in a row and struggle to fill up the stadium. I think Amasandawana Kabuyela should do better. I think they call themselves the Yellow Nation and support the team. We hear people calling for Rulani's head. I watched that game. Shalulile was one with the keeper. Headed the ball over the bar. Tim Kosiloch had an empty net to score. Skied the ball. Shalulile was one again. Failed to convert. On numerous occasions. So many players. Ribeiro decided to sky the ball. Do you blame tactics or do you blame player execution?
Okay. Yeah.
Which? So I will say to Amas, and someone said long ball is not Sundowns play. Misinformed. Klompoke Kana used to drop in between those two defenders and rocket that ball to Upila. Upila is not known for perfect first touch because he was getting balls on the floor, combination player. He's known for a first touch because he was getting those rockets from Aboke Kana, from Mama Center Back, and he would kill that ball dead. So we cannot say with the Rulani long ball. Sometimes was just unlucky. In closing, I just want to say, I'm proud for this. Thank you, Mr.
Super. Tolani, talung balele orang Tolani.
Hey, OT. Okay. To Amasandawana, gents. I know we're a bit emotional over manje, but if ngingatholi isikhathi and rewatch the game, ngizobona ukuthi tactics were there, and they actually worked. It's just that we couldn't finish our chances otholile, and we've been supporting Sundowns, and we've been bragging to our rivals with our coach Rulani. So we've been together, Sawina. How about we bend down your foot and also support our coach, Mr. Oti. So with whether we win or lose, and yeah, Mr. Oti. Before Mr. Oti, we're in the Club World Cup. Congratulations, but first congratulations to Esperanza, and also hard luck to our boys, hard luck to our coach. We still love him and we're still gonna support him. Although we press conference, but we will forever support him.
Okay. Again, subscriber perk. These are my members that contribute to the show. So they're allowed to jump in at the end, even when I'm closing. Ausintabi, very quickly.
I'm Toti.
Kimmo.
Yeah, ke tlo bua haholo ha ke bue haholo ke kopa batho ba ntseng ba etsa di-emoji tsa ho lla mo ke kopa hore ke tlo ba moderator next time ke kopa re ba block because ba tlo kwalla di-show ra e rata rona di-show re kopa le tlose ntho tse tsa lona tse llang mo cause TikTok ha e di bona ha e batle ho tseba e tlo e kwala account ena ho bo safara rona assembly if o tlo etsa di-emoji tse llang mo next time ke nna moderator ke tlo le block straight up ra e hloka rona this account ha ile siko re kopana dihlooho so please se ke la tlo go blockisa account ya rona ka peace.
Thank you Tabi ba hopotse hape hore tshwantse ba join.
Okay guys, ha o batla ho joina tsamaya ko YouTube o fihle o press link ha o pressa link e tlo o jwetsa hore o etse eng le eng ha le ba jwalo le tlo bua jwalo ka nna mona hore ke 12 o'clock le tlo bua ke 2 wa bua re na le WhatsApp group ha le kwa kgathetse ka mo bututi ya batla go bala ka group nka kwana ka WhatsApp ka 3 fela ha o tswa borokong ha o nahana ka rulani o utlwa hore Sundowns wa ipofata beno ka mono so guys re joineng re batla ho bona ka WhatsApp ya rona re le 133 ena ile le nyona ka mona re kopa 133 e tsamaye hona jwale e ye linking ya YouTube e fihle e press e join ho tlo ba mnati le ska la tlo lisa ka mo la tlo tla re blockela account.
Thank you Tabi. Let me go to agent person who was at the game. Can you give me a real-time feel there?
I think most of us left immediately the team scored. You know, most people left there. I think we could see it, you know. And sometimes it goes back to, I'm not an analyst. I'm not a prophet or anything, but sometimes you have to ask yourself the simple questions. What did I say at halftime? I mean, on Thursday about the critical times. You don't have to be desperate in the first 10 minutes, first half, last 5 minutes, second half. I mean, first half, first 10 minutes, second half. You know, you don't have to go guns blazing, make the game boring, and then you can attack. You know, so now it's the first 10 minutes, and all of you guys have attacked. You're always gonna get countered, you know. And again, Rulani is put himself in a very peculiar position where now you ask yourself, you gambled. Now questions are going to be asked. Why did you bench Zwani? Why did you bench this person? Why did you do this? Why did you do this? You know? So sometimes you don't have to play the childish gambit at this point in time, you know? It may or may not work, but why take the risk? You know? Because if you play your strong 11 and it doesn't work, at least you have the fallback, say, hey, I tried, I gave my all. You know, instead of these tactics. But anyways, we have qualified to the Club World Cup. Some don't know how that feels. You know, we have won there by the back door. It doesn't matter as long as on the flight to the US.
It's by the front door.
So I'm happy we're going there, but Rulani has to go. Thank you.
Yeah. Come on, agent. You. He has to go. Wait. Why must he go? Oh, okay. We'll speak about it.
Yeah, I just wanted to leave it there. That Rulani, I think.
We'll see.
We'll talk about it on Monday. But for me, I think 4 years is too long. He has to go now. Thank you.
Okay, guys. With that being said, if you have not followed, please follow. The normal show is Monday to Thursday at 7 p.m. That's where we will do a deep dive into this. So follow. If you have not followed, click it now. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. You are going to hear more about this. Rulani must go. Look, guys, I want to say two things. Number one, this was African football. African football is not beautiful. African football is not silky. It's not the best. It's not the most amazing thing. It's all about winning. And I think from the beginning of the week when Coach Rulani was starting to speak about give me 4 years to try win, yeah, we are fatigued, we are tired, it felt as though the team itself had resigned itself to losing this game. It felt as though he was getting everybody ready to lose this game, right? So I'm not surprised that this happened. I'm just sad that this is how Sundowns goes out. And it goes back to a point that we had conversations about this a long time ago. It's nice to be a head coach PSL. It's nice to do all those things. But you know what happens at crunch time? At crunch time, you have to make the right decisions when you choose your personnel. Your players have to show up. They have to score. There's a lot of things that need to happen right now that, throughout the season you've been coasting. Now is the crunch time. Now is the big dogs. It's not Chiefs on a Tuesday. It's the big dogs. So at some point, Mamelodi Sundowns needs to buckle down and figure out what makes it tick. But to Pitso, when he won it, he had to go back to Pirates and had to go back to Africa and figure out how these teams are doing it. This is where it needs to be done. But then, on the same token, Masandawana, guys, these are champagne problems. You walked the league. You just got knocked out of the semifinals of a CAF Champions League. You're about to go to a Club World Cup. I don't think now is the time to be hasty. Similar to when you're at the stadium, it's not now to start going off at these people. You guys are doing incredibly well as a team. Can there be questions? Sure, we'll question that. We'll speak Monday about these things. Mara guys, Nani, ni winning I won. I think a problem with Mamelodi Sundowns, especially in the Champions League, is that you guys have been hyped up. You've been hyped up to the point where you believe number one ranked in Africa doesn't mean you win Champions League. But Ahly play crap. They play the worst football. They win it 11 times. Sometimes it's not about all of those things. Just grind and work and win it. I felt sad today because Rulani, it felt as though he gave up midweek. And I feel as though that energy went into the players, it went into the fans, it went into the media, it went into every single place. I need 4 years, give me 4 years. Semi-final. I'm fatigued, we know how to do this, we know how to do... No, guys, can't be. But anyway, guys, I'm going to be back tomorrow. Chiefs 5:30. Sunday, 3 o'clock, I believe, is Pirates. And then on Monday, we'll go back to the normal show where we'll speak about everything. So please join me. Please support, please, whatever. I'm a content creator. I have a whole bunch of stuff there. So please support the content, follow the accounts, do all of that really nice stuff. You want to be part of the WhatsApp group where we're probably going to discuss this for a very long time now. Head on over to YouTube, click on subscribe, click on join, and pick a membership. You'll be able to join the WhatsApp group, and we'll have a whole bunch of conversations there. You saw Huti, the last few people are my members. They're the ones who get to play the card every now and then, and Friday shows are theirs. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you then 5:30 for my stress tomorrow. I'm smiling today. Tomorrow's my stress. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5:30. Follow if you have not followed. Bye guys. It's chai.